The things you're into are always changing, but what you pay for internet should.
Yo, I'm Gonzo streaming. Guys, it's OC. I'm Gonzo streaming live from New York. What's up? OC coming to you from the mean streets of New York. We're Gonzo streaming on this Saturday night, live. Okay, I'm lying. I'm lying, guys. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. Hey, it's Original OC with you on Prime Time. Welcome to Prime Time Saturday. The new news, entertainment, and current events program, broadcasting live from New York City. If you're watching this on the replay, this show is being live streamed on Saturday, January 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern in prime time. We're going to have fun, guys. We're going to have fun for the next few hours. By the way, no watch talk. No watch talk. This is for those of you who are familiar with the channel, it's typically watch talk, but we will be doing zero watch talk on tonight's show. I have a variety of different topics. Guys, it's open topics, no holds barred, but no watch talk. Zero watch talk allowed. Welcome to the channel. This is the Original OC channel, and welcome to Prime Time, the new Prime Time live stream that is sweeping the nation, the hottest new YouTube show. Let's see who we have in the chat. We have Logan Hall's Grill Streams. What's up, Logan? Good to have you here. Well, thank you for being first. We got Vimal, who's second. Welcome. Mr. Fahrenheit's in the chat. Woo! The natural order is restored. That means Logan Hall is first. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside to know that. Chicago is in the chat. We've got Johnny O, Chicago, Illinois. So we got Canada, we've got Nashville, Tennessee, and now we have Chicago in the chat. Good evening, gents. By the way, the link to join the panel is pinned. Feel free to jump on the panel. I'm going to start it off with some, there's a couple topics I want to get to. I want to get your opinions on these things. We got Florida in the house. BW, good evening, everyone. We've got Bruce G. Bruce G has been an amazing supporter of mine for 3 years now. 3 years Bruce G has had my back, and I really, really appreciate it. Bruce G says 7:30 a.m. here in Southeast Asia is the perfect start time. Hey, this will be the new 8 p.m. Eastern destination on YouTube. This will be the hottest YouTube show of all time. Zero watch talk allowed as OC proudly presents the Rolex website. I will show you, I'll start off with a different topic here, a different topic. In a minute. But first I want to say hi to a real world Curly. OC Unleashed in prime time. Will this stream be deleted? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this stream will survive for at least 24 hours. Something that popped up in my feed a couple of days ago was this channel on YouTube called Blackjack Advisors. Now, I'm not familiar with I'm not a big gambler. Okay. I don't know how to, I know how to play. I know how to play roulette. I know how to play blackjack. I know how to do craps, but I don't gamble at all. And I don't go to Atlantic City or Vegas to gamble. But a couple of these channels started popping up in my recommended, or they were just kind of strewn about kind of my my homepage on YouTube, and I was clicking on a couple of them. One of them is called Blackjack Advisors. Now this is like a team of people that that hop in a car, drive for like 7 hours to a casino, and then they gamble, and then they go to a different casino. It's like it's all about gambling and card counting and getting like this whole methodology for how to like get the advantage at blackjack and win at 21, which I thought was really fascinating because um, number one, it's like I don't have that good of a memory. Like I don't know how these guys know how to count cards. Like I get it. Like if it's under a six or whatever, then you subtract one, or if it's a face card, then you add one, and you keep track in your mind of what the count is. But that seems difficult to me. And then this whole thing, I mean, the nervousness and the tension of like the people figuring out that you're counting cards. It's pretty easy for them to figure it out. I mean, they just look at like how you're betting, and if you're betting a little bit here, and then like you start betting real big, then they figure out that you're probably like counting the cards. But I never knew that there were these YouTube channels just dedicated to traveling around and going to casinos and seeing if you could win at blackjack, and the amount of money that they wager is staggering. You guys familiar with these channels? By the way, I want to say hi to a few more people who have filtered into the chat. I want to say hello to the Watch Hangout. That's JJ and the Watch Hangout team. That's a YouTube channel that's focused on wristwatches. Check it out. Do a search on YouTube for the Watch Hangout if you're into watches. Good stuff. Got Paz in the chat saying hi to Curly. What's up, Paz? Good to have you in the stream. Yeah, so there's this channel, Blackjack Advisors. Like I think it was like either 2 or 4 people. They just like jump in a car, and I don't know if you're allowed to even talk about gambling on YouTube. I mean, I guess you can in videos. I guess maybe it's not a no-no, but it's like sometimes it'll be like at a table for like hours and hours and hours, and sometimes they'll be at a table for like 5 minutes, and then they'll get not that they'll get spotted, but they'll get what's the word? It's like these casinos have like sophisticated systems for keeping track of people who are in that. They have a database that they share among casinos for people who are known card counters. And once they see your ID, they scan your ID, or they type in your name. They find out that you're like a card counter. They're like, hey, you know what? You can play anything you want in here, but just don't play any blackjack. It's like, pfft. What do you guys think of that? What do you think about the casinos being allowed to tell you that you're not allowed to play blackjack, but you can play anything else? It's like anytime you figure out like how to kind of get any kind of advantage on a game, then they tell you, oh, well, you can't play it. Bruce G says the community craves primetime alternatives. Yes. Well, this is the new alternative for primetime. This is the latest show in primetime. Will we get more than 25 viewers? Probably not. If we get more than 25 viewers, I think this show would be a success. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt we'll get more than 25, but that's okay. Hey, we got Paz with the first highlighted comment of the show. It's a $5 super chat. That's the first towards our goal of 10. Thank you very much, Paz. I only know one blackjack bet. Pick one color, black or red, and keep doubling your bet until your color hits. That's roulette. Foolproof if the table will let you. The problem is that most people run out of money before they can make that strategy come to fruition. I understand, like when I was a kid, I'm like, well, why don't people just keep doubling their bets until they win? Well, if it were that easy, then people would do it, but I don't think they let you do that. Maybe I'm wrong. Jump on the panel. Let me know. I'm not a big gambler. So, but I did find this channel, Blackjack Advisors. Let me know if you're familiar with them in the chat. And then there's this other channel here, Quattro AP. Join me in the point of view of an advantaged blackjack player. He's got 40,000 subscribers. 40,000 subscribers, which is a lot, right? The other channel, Blackjack Advisors, had about 39,000 subscribers. So, yeah. And so this channel kind of popped up. It's got the good thumbnails. Check out the thumbnails, like POV of a card counter, and then it's got these quotes like, "We don't want you gambling in our casino," or no more table games. And these are getting big views, like 100,000 views, 200,000 views. Not too shabby. Do people want to learn how to count cards, or do they just like watching people count cards and trying to get one over on the casino? I think for me, like, I don't want to gamble, I don't want to count cards, but I just think it's cool that people know how to do that, and they have a system and a methodology, and they try to implement it. Maybe it's just like half the fun, or even more of the fun in watching, is that you don't know whether or not they're going to be found out and kicked out of the casino, or if they're actually going to get away with it. Guys, thank you for the 13 likes. I really appreciate the 13 likes. Holy shit, there's over 25 people watching. We did it. We did it. This other guy also popped up in my feed. Check this guy out. Maybe you know him, or maybe this guy's a British guy. Check this out. Stephen Bridges. This guy has this guy's insane. He has 600,000 subscribers. 600,000 subscribers. Look at this. Just check out some of these videos here. Some like 4.7 million views, 4 million views, 3.8 million views, 3 million views. Magician turned card counter, documenting my life, diving into the world of playing high stakes blackjack. Stephen Bridges. So he's a British guy, and he just travels around. Sometimes he puts on disguises and goes into the casino. Yeah. Sometimes he puts on disguises, goes into the casino, and tries to win at blackjack. Thank you, Paz, for the super chat. Got MJ in the chat. MJ, evening all. What's up, MJ? I saw a photo. Check out this photo. This is a photo of. Do I want to pull it up? Sure, I'll pull it up. This is a photo of Ariana Grande. Is it just me, or like, did she get super, super skinny? She almost looks. I mean, she's always been petite, but she looks super, super. I don't want to say anorexic, but she looks just like super, super skinny. I mean, yeah. A Bruce G says ANV coin pusher is like YouTube crack. Um, A&V coin pusher. Oh, okay. I get it. So this is a channel where they play that game where you drop the quarters in the machine and you just watch how much he wins. These are fake videos, right? These have to be fake. Like this guy owns the machine and is like setting this up. I don't. This can't be real, can it? This guy has 192,000 subscribers. Let's see here. Pop this open here. Yeah, this is this is crack really to you? This is boring. I mean, I think this is staged. I think he owns the machine and he just sets up these elaborate piles and he just videos it for hours and hours and hours and then he just like says, "Oh, I won like $17 million." Um Paz says, "Awful with the strawberry blonde hair, in my opinion." Yeah, she doesn't look. She looks healthier. What is she? What is her normal? Her normal hair color is dark hair color, right? She looks good in blonde or dark, just not in red, just not in the strawberry blonde. I agree. I agree with that. Um, Tomorrow is the Golden Globes. Tomorrow's the Golden Globes. Um, the host is going to be Nikki Glazer. She's a comedian. Um, but it looks like the Golden Globes may have gone woke. Yeah, she's typically a brunette. Thanks, Paz. Yeah, she looks better as a brunette. Check this out. The Golden Globes will be toothless, according to Showbiz 411. Uh, warns host Nikki Glazer Trump, Blake Lively, and scandals are snuffed. Comedian Nikki Glazer is warning us. You guys watch award shows? I used to watch them all the time, but I don't watch them anymore. Just, I always end up missing them. Hey, we got Matthias in the chat. What's up, Matthias? Good to have you with us. Yeah, I used to watch award shows a lot, but not anymore. Comedian Nikki Glazer is warning us ahead of time tomorrow night's Golden Globes show on CBS will be toothless. Glazer tells Yahoo Entertainment that she won't be making jokes about Donald Trump. She'll avoid the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni scandal. She's just not going to offend anyone. I'm not going to go so hard that anyone's going to be offended, she says. I've made a point not to, and that's not to disappoint anyone who's hoping I'm going to pull a Ricky Gervais. I'm not Ricky Gervais. This isn't my last Golden Globes. This is my first one. He went really hard on his last one. He was ready to burn some bridges because it didn't matter anymore. Nikki Glazer's funny, but I think a lot of the fun of a host is doing those kind of subtle ribs, you know, a little bit of mild trolling, a little bit of a little bit of that a roasting, some funny roasting of the entertainment that's there in the crowd. So I'm sorry to hear that it will be toothless. Nobody wants Toothless Golden Globes. If you want to jump on the panel, the link is pinned at the top of the chat. Open topics. Anything you guys want to talk about? I'll drop the link again. Boom. Hey, we got Doc Mick in Florida. What's up, Doc Mick? I'm going to see Doc Mick soon. I'm going to see Doc Mick. He's in, obviously, in Florida. We got Fella in the chat. What's up, Fella? Thank you for upvoting the live stream. We are at, let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes on the live stream. If you just joined us, this is Primetime Saturday live on the original OC channel. The hottest new show on YouTube. Johnny O says Nikki Glazer's comedy is known for its teeth. Yeah, she has. She has big choppers. I think she's a funny comedian. I think she's pretty good. Yeah, I think she's good. Let's see what else is going. Oh, by the way, big shout out to Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom today. Did you guys hear this news of the people who were awarded Presidential Medals of Freedom? There are some people there. I mean, listen, Michael J. Fox. I grew up in the 80s, so like the show Family Ties and Back to the Future. Those are pretty significant events, pop culture events in my childhood. So congratulations to Michael J. Fox, who won the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Also being awarded the same prize was Denzel Washington. Shout out to Denzel. My homie Denzel Washington also received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And a couple of sports figures also receiving the Medal of Freedom today in a White House ceremony. Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson from the Los Angeles Lakers. Again, an absolute staple of sports in the 1980s. A legend, absolute legend, probably one of the best of all time. I would say in the top 3. Top 5 for sure, but could possibly top 3 of all time. And Lionel Messi, also receiving the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Magic Johnson, by the way, was a 5-time NBA champion. Let me see. Let me find an article here. I'll pull it up. Often regarded as the greatest point guard of all time, Magic Johnson, 65, was a 5-time NBA champion with the Los Angeles Lakers before retiring abruptly in 1991. He was honored as one of the 50 greatest players in NBA history in 1996 and selected to the NBA's 75th anniversary team in 2021. A 2-time inductee into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. He was enshrined in 2002 for his individual career and in 2010 as a member of the Dream Team. And then you have Lionel Messi, widely regarded as one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Messi, 37, has set numerous individual records with 8 Ballon d'Or awards and 8 times being named FIFA's world's best player. He's the most decorated player in the history of professional soccer, having won 45 team trophies, including 4 UEFA Champions Leagues, 2 Copa Americas, and 1 FIFA World Cup. In his first full season with Inter Miami in MLS, Messi was named 2024 League MVP after scoring 20 goals and adding 16 assists in 19 matches, while his club set a record with a 74-point campaign. Messi supports healthcare and education programs for children around the world through the Leo Messi Foundation, and he serves as a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Congrats to Leo Messi and to Magic Johnson, Denzel Washington, and also Michael J. Fox. Now, I have a question for you. What do you think the top grossing? If you guys want to change topics, by the way, any topic is open. So any topic at all, just feel free to grab my attention. Hey, we got a shot in the dark in the chat. Evening OC in chat. What's up? Shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. One step away from you. Denzel Washington in the Pelican Brief. One of my favorites. Yeah, Pelican Brief with Julia Roberts. I remember that one. I haven't watched it in a long time. But I think that was the one right after she did Pretty Woman, right? She did Pelican Brief. That was like at the height of Julia Roberts' career. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, yeah. What do you think the top grossing tour of the year was? Don't Google it. Don't Google it. What do you think the top grossing concert tour of the year was? We will reveal it according to Billboard magazine. According to Billboard magazine. Let's see here. According to Billboard magazine, the top grossing tours of the year, Mathis says Taylor Swift. Okay, good guess. Logan Hall says Taylor Swift. Mathis also says Corey Feldman. Possible. It's possible. I think Taylor Swift is a really, really, really good guess. Let's see here. Hey, we got Johnny O with our second super chat of the night, $5 super chat. Any chance we can play the Entertainment Tonight theme in the background? Ooh, I don't know if we can do that. We might get hit with a copyright strike on that if we did it. Let me see what I can do. Yeah, that's kind of risky. I wish I could, but I don't think so. Let's try it. Let me find it. See if I can pull it up. Okay, hold on a second. Let's do this. Um, let's see here. Here we go. That's one of the most iconic themes of all time. Definitely. That show was on for, geez, a lot of years. A lot of years. Thank you, Johnny O. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was able to figure it out. Hey, Billie Eilish. Doc Mix says Billie Eilish. Well, let's see. Let's see who we have here. We're going to go through the list of the top grossing tours of 2024. You give me your guesses. Who do you think's in the top 10? And who do you think is ultimately in the top grossing tour? All right, so we've got Pearl Jam. This, by the way, these columns are the dollar gross, the number of tickets sold, and the number of shows. So it's dollar gross, uh, number of tickets, number of tickets sold, and the number of shows. Pearl Jam, 78 million. Take that, 78 million. Chris Stapleton, country artist, 82 million. I'm not going to go through all of these. Got Billy Jeans in the chat. What's up, Billy Jeans? Johnny O's guesses are Taylor Swift, Elton John, the Rolling Stones, and Metallica. Good guesses. We have Usher at 88 million. Who's Nate Bargatze? Who the hell is Nate Bargatze at number 37? Has anybody heard of him? I have no idea who that is. Is that someone who's like in Vegas or something? Nate Bargatze? I don't. He played 148 shows. I have no idea. I've never heard of that person before in my life. Oh, he's a comedian. Does he play like Vegas? Does he do a show in Vegas or something like that? Or does he? Nate Bargatze. Who the fuck's? Really, I haven't heard of him at all. He's raking it in, man. He's raking it in. Paul McCartney, 90 million. These guys, what they make is staggering. Red Hot Chili Peppers, 91 million. Yeah. Look at Paul McCartney though. Paul McCartney did 90 million, but with only 17 shows. Oh man, that is insane. That's like 4 million a show. Enrique Iglesias, Pitbull, and Ricky Martin had a tour. They grossed 93 million. Who else is interesting here? Nicki Minaj, 100 million. Billy Joel, 103 million from 17 shows. Wow. That's over, definitely over 4 million a show for sure. It's more like 5. And so it's over 5 million a show. Over 5 million a show. Billy Joel. Man, he's a money printing machine. My daughter and I, this is Doc Mick in Florida, met Paul McCartney at the Orlando Ritz-Carlton once. That was, that sounds cool. That's awesome. Congrats, Doc Mick. The Foo Fighters, 104 million. Blink 182, 119 million. Wow, that was a hell of a comeback. Incredible reunion tour for Blink 182, man. Awesome. Depeche Mode, 125 million. George Strait, 125 million from 11 shows. Wow, he must have did like 11 like massive stadium shows. How's that even possible? 11 shows? That's like 10 million a show. That's just mind-boggling. Justin Timberlake, 132 million. You got Dead and Company, Green Day. Who's Aventura? Never heard of Aventura. The Eagles, 138 million. Wow, man. These tours, they really know what they're doing. Bruno Mars, 156.5 million. Kenny Chesney, country artist, 159.5 million. Ed Sheeran, hey, our buddy Ed Sheeran, he watches the show. 163 million in 1 year from only 37 shows. His shows are massive. Johnny O says Springsteen has to be near the top. We shall see. See if I can make this a little bit bigger here for you guys. There you go. Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo. She's young. 166.8 million. Jeez. Man. Travis Scott. Hey, another watch guy. Look at this. We got Ed Sheeran, and now we have Travis Scott. 168 million. Shout out to AP. Ed Sheeran and Travis Scott, big AP lovers. By the way, Bruno Mars also is a huge AP fan. Maybe AP doesn't know what they're doing with their collaborations. Shout out to Audemars Piguet. Carol G. Does anyone know who Carol G is? 168 million. Luke Combs. Luke Combs is a Rolex guy. There's that famous story about Luke Combs being turned down for a Rolex. Luke Combs. Let's go to the top 10. Let's see who's in the top 10 here. Are you ready? Number 10, Blink 182. Carol G is super, super hot, says Mathis. Okay, let's hold on a second. How hot is she? Oh boy. Let's see. See if I can find some pictures here. All right. Would you guys say that she's super hot? Hmm. See if I can find a really good pic of her. Oh, she's from Colombia. She's from Medellin. Medellin, Colombia. Let's find a big, good picture of her. I don't know about, is this super hot? You tell me. Okay, first he says super, super hot. Then he says major hot. Okay, she's pretty. She's very American looking. Like she's like got American features, like blonde hair, kind of American, small American nose. Hey, Logan Hall says better than Shiv. That's for sure. Yeah. Guys, thank you for the 22 likes. I appreciate it. If you just joined us, it's prime time Saturday. No watch talk. Open panel. Anybody can jump on. I mean, anybody can jump on. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. I'll drop it again. Boom. Logan says if she had normal hair, I think she would be more attractive. Let me see if I can find another pic, maybe with different hair. Oh, it's like she has like a little bit of, she puts pink in her hair. There's some unflattering pictures of her. Let me see if I can find maybe a flattering, maybe I'll find a super flattering pic. All right, how about this one? This one, she has her hair up. Mathis, what's up?
He's the greatest.
You're at a party as usual?
No, I'm watching it. I'm relaxing. Play any clip of her dancing.
Yeah, can't hear you. Can't fix
Okay.
your microphone. Come back.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. No Biggie Sal's in the chat. What's up, No Biggie Sal? 100% agree with Mathis. Wow. Okay. So do you agree that she's super, super hot or major hot? Which one? Because he said super, super hot. And now, and then he changed it to major hot. I think if I keep this picture, like I just by putting this picture here, I've gained 5 viewers. Oh boy, the internet. That's how YouTube works, man. People go to YouTube Home, and they see a blonde, good-looking blonde chick, and all of a sudden, boom, the ratings go up. Hey, don't blame me. This is America. BW says she looks like she could rip your arm off and beat you to death with it if she were angry with you. Let me see if I can find some more pics so you can guys can understand, you can really learn more about Carol G from Medellin, Colombia. She's from Medellin, Colombia. Check this out. It's a good looking pic. Okay, no biggie. Sal says super super hot. She's a hot mommy. Oh man, yeah. She's good for ratings. I'll tell you that much. She is good for ratings. Carol G, everybody. Let's see if I can find another. We'll do one more pick of Carol G, and then we'll continue on with our countdown of the biggest tours of the year. Let me see if I can find like a full length picture of her, so you guys can get a sense of what she looks like. That's not a flattering pic. Let's see if there's a different one. Maybe just keep this one up. So that's Carol G, everybody. Carol G. Hey, you got America 5726. Hello. That's right. Is the show about watches? No, it is not. No, it is not. This channel is normally about watches, but today it's Primetime Saturday. News, entertainment, current events, open panel, unlimited debate, fiery discussion, if anybody jumps on, and spicy chat. So there you go. I need to see a clip of her dancing. Okay. All right, let's find a clip. I'll go to YouTube and let's find Carol G. Let's find Carol G. I don't want a music video. Let's find like a live performance. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's see Carol G in action. Like she moves like reminiscent of what's her name? Shakira, right? Shakira. Vimal says she's too young for Mathis. Maybe in a couple of decades. Oh, interesting. Carol G, everybody. Hey, Watches on Wood is in the chat. Says she needs to dry that hair or she'll get a cold when she goes outside. Yeah, referring to one of these, like this picture right here. I bet you want to help her dry her hair off, don't you? Watches on Wood. Logan says Mrs. OC will have a field day with your search history, OC. No, I just typed in Carol G. Nothing wrong with that. I'm allowed to do that. I didn't know who she was. Watches on Wood says, I would take Shakira at her prime over Carol G. Yeah, I would too. Shakira is amazing. Shakira is phenomenal. But we're going to get back to the list of the top tours, top concert tours of of 2024. What girl rock star was in Taken? Asks Doc Mick in Florida. Was it Shakira? I don't remember any rock star in that movie. Maybe you guys know. All right, back to the list. Enough of Carol G. He was protecting her when his daughter was taken. I think that was like a. I don't think she was a singer. Oh, maybe she was. Was it Holly Rachel Candy? Holly Rachel Candy, known professionally as Holly Valance, is an Australian and British former actress, singer, and model. Holly Valance. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull up a pic, and you tell me if this is the person. Yeah, this person, Holly Valance. She's pretty. I don't think she was. I don't know she was a singer. Like I don't think she's had any hits or anything like that. Let me see here if I can get a better picture of her. Oh, she's definitely pretty. Holly Valance, images. She's interesting. Let's find a pic here. Let's see here. Can jump on anytime. Yo, what's up, Diego?
Yo, what's up, OC?
Not too much.
What are we talking about? Who is that? Is that the dude from Jackass?
This is Holly. Well, hold on. I was. Someone asked me to pull up a picture of the actress who was in Taken with Liam Neeson, and her name is Holly Valance. Yep. What do you think?
Not a fan. Who asked you to pull her up?
That was Doc Mick. How about this person? How about Carol G? Have you heard of Carol G? She's from Medellin, Colombia.
Sure haven't. I bet without makeup she's fucking hideous. And she's got hard tatas because they're fake. If you're into that kind of stuff, go for it. Yeah. Beautiful.
Could be fake. Here's another image of her. Yep.
Oh. How old is she?
Great question.
Probably under 30, right?
She's 33. 33.
Oh, man. She already got a lip job, too. Jesus Christ. What's she going to do when she's 50, OC?
I don't know. Her name, Carol G. Carolina Geraldo Navarro, known professionally as Carol G, is a Colombian singer and songwriter. Considered one of the most influential reggaeton and urban pop artists.
Are her fucking eyebrows tattooed on? Jesus Christ. This is what you guys like?
No, we were just
Ugh.
going through.
Who asked you to pull this up, Mathis?
No, we were going through. Okay, okay. Back up. We're going through the list here of top grossing tours of the year. Okay, number 12 is Carol G. Okay,
Oh, I saw
100 and
Depeche
100
Mode's on this list, right?
yeah, Depeche Mode is on the list. There they are, 125 million.
Nice.
Right
Good
here.
for them.
Yep. Did you see Depeche Mode this year?
No, but I like a lot of their songs. They got some cool stuff.
Yeah, so Carol Jean was on the list. I didn't really know who she was. And Mathis goes, she's super, super hot.
Bro, she's so hot. She got a
so hot,
Brazilian
man.
butt lift, bro. Her booty's out of control, man. Oh my god.
She looks good. Here.
Mathis-
I mean, I put this on, and the viewers went from 21 to like 28, like instantaneously. So
Mathis sent us some photo today in the group chat, and it looked like the lady had cement injected into her butt. It was all misshapen. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. You know, like Big does not make. Oh, I can see the deformity in it. I'm looking at it right now. It's in the Spartan Groups Club.
no, I'm not. Did you want me to pull it up?
No, it's nasty.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, you can have a big butt by not being in shape. That's what you're into. Cool.
All right, let's get back to the list. You tell me. So Blink number 10, Blink 182. These are the top 10 tours of the year. Okay, Blink 182. $118 million, 1.1 million tickets, 61 shows. I like Blink 182. I'm glad they got back together. And congratulations on their number 10 spot. Number 9. You have a comment?
No, my wife always decides to grab ice when I fucking jump on the stream. It's amazing.
It's okay. You could barely hear it.
Good. That looks like Johnny Knoxville.
That's Mark Hoppus of Blink 182.
Make sure you close it all the way. It wasn't closed earlier.
Shh. Don't tell her that. Marital bliss, guys. Wait till you get to 35 years. Blink 182, number 10. Number 9, Depeche Mode.
That's what they look like? Whoa.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Depeche Mode.
Interesting.
124 million.
Their tickets are expensive. More expensive than Blink 182s. Because they had like
10,000 tickets.
Yeah, they had 1.1 million.
Dead and Company, number 8. 131 million.
Damn.
This is them at the Sphere. Check that out.
Oof. Ooh, sorry. Hold on.
And number 7, Green Day. This is all nostalgia. 132 million.
What was that album with like the nuclear bomb on the cover?
The Grenade, you mean? American Idiot.
No, it was their first album.
Dookie.
Dookie, that was a good album. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that as a kid.
Classic.
It's good stuff.
I don't think I ever had it, but
do you remember when CDs had like secret songs? You just had to let the last song play for like another 6 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, that was so cool.
Unlisted tracks.
Yes. Nirvana had a few. They were pretty good.
Do you remember any specifically?
I don't, but I bet I'm going to search on YouTube now, Nirvana unlisted song, and I bet I'll have like the ultimate rush of nostalgia. Nirvana unlisted song. Oh, yeah. Glad we had this conversation.
Johnny O asks, "Is this list from the late 1980s?" No, this is 2024 list, which goes to show you that bands who are around, bands that have been around for 20, 30 years, 20, 30, 40 years are the ones that rake in the big bucks.
Nirvana.
I'll just while you're doing that, I'll keep going. Green Day, 132 million. Number 6, the Eagles. Huge controversy because the Eagles, it's been known for quite some time, lip sync. Don Henley lip syncs most of the performances. They're on tracks, guys. The songs are on tracks. You're paying $1 million for lip syncing. 138 million. The Eagles famously reunited in 1996 and started introducing astronomically priced tickets. And here we are, 30 years later, and they're still taking advantage of the reunion. 138 million.
Their tickets are expensive.
Yeah.
What's expensive nowadays for a concert?
I'd say anything over 250 is expensive.
Holy shit, 250.
Yeah.
So if you go see someone that's like modern and like popular right now, is it like how much does that cost?
I mean,
because I can understand paying $250 for the Eagles because like they're established and
oh no, the Eagles would be more than that. Yeah.
Seriously?
100. Yeah, you're paying 150 to 250 for concerts these days.
Mm.
And for some of them, more than that. Number 5, Metallica. I saw Metallica, I think, in 2022 or 2023, and I was very disappointed. I saw them outdoors, and the sound was awful. Metallica, number 5, 175 million. Someone do the quick math. What's 175 million divided by 24 shows? That seems like an astronomical amount of money per show. Is that like 6 million a show?
It's like 7.2, 7.3.
Yeah. That's out. That's ridiculous. And a lot of that, by the way, that 7 million gross, it doesn't include merchandise. They probably do another 1 million or 2 million in merchandise.
That guy was like super against like Napster and stuff, right?
Yeah, Lars Ulrich, the drummer, famously was against Napster.
What a bitch.
Are you sick?
No, I've decided to try drinking some bourbon again, and it hit my throat pretty hard.
Last time I saw Metallica, says Logan, was when they released Death Magnetic in 2009. Yeah, I saw that. I'm pretty sure I saw that tour too. But then I went with my son and one of his friends a few years ago to the new tour. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Death. I can't remember when it was. It was definitely like 2 or 3 years ago. They were doing 2 nights, and I just saw 1 night, I think. Anyway, it wasn't worth it. The sound was awful. Doc Mick says, yeah, when hell freezes over. That was the 1996 Eagles tour. Doc Mick says, I paid $900 for 1 ticket to see Billie Eilish in Atlanta for my daughter's Christmas present.
I would imagine Billie Eilish isn't selling her tickets for $900 though. That's like scalpels, or what do they call them? Scalpers.
Scalpers, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
also, so people on StubHub were reselling their tickets.
Yeah. So she's not seeing that $900.
Yeah. I think scalpels cost more than $900 because they're medical instruments. They're made of surgical steel, They have
You
to
know
be
what'd be
sterilized.
interesting? You know what'd be interesting for StubHub and all that shit? You get to sell 3 tickets a year. Any more, you don't get to buy. Right? But
If
then they make their money.
well, let me understand your premise.
Here's my
You
premise. Like,
yeah.
you go to concerts a lot. Okay,
Yep.
I get it. OC goes to concerts, and there may be 3 times a year he can't make it, and let's let him have an opportunity to sell his ticket back. Whatever.
Mhm.
That's fine. But the people that are selling their tickets for 900 never intended to go anyway, right? They're just taking advantage of the system. They somehow were able to get the tickets, and then they're selling them for a huge profit.
Mhm.
That kind of, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of Billie Eilish fans that ended up not going because they couldn't afford it or they couldn't justify the price. So whether it's Ticketmaster or StubHub or whatever, it's like if you create an account with us, it's tied to your, I don't know, driver's license ID or whatever it might be.
Mhm.
Because, you know, PayPal, you try to make multiple accounts on PayPal, you can't. So just make it to where, yeah, if once you sell a certain amount of tickets, you don't get to buy anymore. Or you can buy all you want, but you can't resell. We're going to limit how many times you can resell, and that'll kind of curb the price of the ticket being resold.
Yeah, the thing is that Ticketmaster is in the business of reselling. So they
Yeah,
make money when
exactly.
you resell. So
Exactly.
it's they're not going to prevent people from reselling because they make money when they sell the ticket the first time and every time
Yep.
it sells after that.
Where the hell? So when Billie Eilish goes on tour, she's like, "I'm announcing a show in Atlanta next week." Where's the genesis of those tickets? Is it Ticketmaster?
Yeah, Ticketmaster. But and then a lot of the artists they'll do pre-sales for fans, and
Mhm.
they'll also sometimes do like verified identity where you have to register in advance,
Yeah.
and you get a special code a few hours before or the day before, and you can use that code to buy up to X number of tickets. But
And it's
there's
all it's all a scam, right? Like when you log into Ticketmaster at midnight, they're in the know. Like they're quote unquote selling 50% of those tickets, if not more, to themselves or their partners, right?
I'm sure there's some of that. They're not. It should. What they are doing though is holding back tickets so they can implement dynamic pricing. So they may
Mm,
only sell 50% of the tickets at the beginning, so they can understand how much are people willing to pay. It's almost like
that's
a
so
live
fucked up.
live multivariate testing.
That is so fucked up. Can you imagine if that's how it was at the movies? You're like, oh
Dynamic
fuck,
pricing.
Top Gun 3, and you're in line, and it's like, all right, $25 for a ticket. And by the time you get to the front, they're like, hey, $300. You want to watch the movie or not? There'd be uproar. But people are okay with it with fucking concert tickets. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, listen, a concert. It's not. You're going voluntarily. It's entertainment. So they choose how much to charge, and you can decide to go or not go. And the market, the market decides. And by the way, the scalpers, it's like, hey, they bought it and they knew that they were going to resell it, but they could have bought it and not sold it, so they would have been out the money. So
Yeah, or they could lose money. So yeah, they're taking a risk. But I don't know.
I
Does
wouldn't
Billie
pay 900.
Eilish? Does she get the 900 or does she just get the standard?
She gets a guarantee based on her contract with Live Nation, right,
Mm.
which is the promoter. So Live Nation says, "Listen, we want to pay you to do a tour." She goes, "Great. How much you going to pay me? What are the terms?" And they'll say, "Well, we want you to do 55 show, at least 50 shows, and we'll give you a total of
50 mil.
100 million, yeah, 50 million, $100 million, 2 million,
Mhm.
averages out to 2 million a show." And she goes,
Yeah.
"Okay, fine." And she doesn't worry at that point. She doesn't worry about how many tickets get sold or not,
Yeah.
because she
Or
gets
what they
her,
sell
she gets,
for.
yeah, she gets, yeah, or what, she's not in charge of any of that.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm-mm. Oh, my neighbor. While you pull up the next one, I'll show you something
No,
cool.
keep going.
I got to find it really quick.
Yep. I wouldn't pay $900 to see anyone. Johnny Cash could rise from the dead, and I wouldn't pay that, says Orko. Welcome to the show, Orko. And he also says there's no way Joe Walsh would lip sync. Nope. But but Don Henley does. And the ends, I think some of the backing tracks may be on tape as well. It's indisputable he does lip sync. Ryan Singer's in the chat. He upvoted the live stream. We have 30 people watching, which is pretty phenomenal. Upvote the live stream. Let's get to, well, we have 25 likes. That's pretty good. Can't argue with that. Thank you for the likes, guys.
Check this out. My neighbor entered a contest for, I guess Billie Eilish had a contest with partnered with Adobe.
Okay.
And that was her design. She won.
Oh, wow.
And so her, what's it called? This was like sold on merch, and it was on billboards all across the country. And
so she competed in a contest, and of course she had to give away all her rights to her to her artwork.
I never asked her what she got. This is the one that tried to make designs for the charity that I showed you that were not really good. But
she's not watching.
This is why I picked her. I mean, she's really good. She also does animation for that show, Dexter, not Dexter. It's the cartoon show. It's like kind of realistic with the agent that's got like black hair.
Do you guys know? Yeah, I don't know.
It might be Dexter. I think it's called Dexter. But anyway, she's really good, and she got, I'll ask her next time I see her what she got out of that.
Yeah, good.
That was pretty cool.
Did you want to drop was that Instagram handle that she had?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to drop that.
Okay, let's not drop that. If you were lucky enough to see it, you saw it. Number 5 is Metallica. 175 million. Number 4 is U2. Who knew U2 even toured in 2024? 231 million.
Jesus. You know how annoying it was to get their music off my iPhone?
Remember when they did those commercials?
All I know is like I'd hit shuffle songs on my iPhone, and I just, as soon as I hear one of their songs, I get pissed. I'm like, fuck. Like that fast forward. Yeah, Johnny O. Archer. That's the show. But yeah, U2, good for them. Man, they raked it in, didn't they?
They sure did. Is anybody
average? Let me see. $367 average.
Does anybody remember this?
Oh God. Makes me so angry. Dude, your channel's gonna get nuked.
It's a commercial. It's a commercial for it's an Apple, the Apple commercial. I remember what app, this is the iPod.
Yeah.
The iPod. What year was that, guys? If anybody can look it up in the chat, when was the Apple iPod Vertigo commercial?
This had to be 2006, 7, something like that. Do you remember the iPad or iPod Mini? Everyone's like, "Oh my God, iPods are cool."
Yep.
Uno, dos, tres, catorce. Fuck.
Archer.
That's the show. Yeah.
Archer. All right, let's keep going. Metallica was number 4. Number 5, and U2 was number 4. 231 million, 38 shows. And they also were at the Sphere, along with Dead & Company. Let's see who else we got. Number 3, the Rolling Stones, who I did see in 2024. It was a kind of a bucket list thing for me to see the Stones in concert, and I finally did.
Was it worth it? Good audio?
Yeah, it was good. They're great. It was. I mean, to see Mick Jagger performing, strutting on stage, it's incredible. The way the energy that he has at his age is phenomenal.
I think I saw them in Atlanta. I just remember it was either them or it was another band. I think it was them. A long time ago. I just remember one of the guys kept going to the top of one of those speakers and like snorting coke.
That was probably not the Stones.
It was so obvious that it was Aerosmith.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that dude would go to the top of the speaker. You know how they have like those big stacked whatever?
Yeah,
And he would just,
stacks.
I mean, clear as day, he knew what he was doing. You're just like, and then he would do it, and then he'd come up to the mic and be like, yeah! Like, whoa. That dude's doing cocaine.
Yep. Have you seen, by the way, any of these? I was covering this earlier in the show. Any of these channels that do this blackjack? I mean, they travel around from casino to casino, and they're counting cards. So they're like, as all the cards are being dealt, they're keeping track of what cards are being dealt, and then they know like if there's a certain number of like face cards in the deck, what's likely to happen, and then they just go from casino to casino, traveling around, and they just play blackjack professionally, like for a living, and their whole thing is like, playing like hours and hours, or getting found out by the casino and getting kicked out because the casinos don't like people who can get an advantage playing in other games. So
yeah, they just
there's this channel. There's this channel, Blackjack Advisors, that I found, and then there's this other guy, this guy right here, Stephen Bridges. I guess he's a British guy. He's a magician turned card counter. 627,000 subscribers on his channel, and he just like puts on disguises and travels to casinos and just I mean, some sessions they'll lose 20, 30, 40,000 at a time.
Yeah. No, I haven't, but I've seen for a while I was getting a lot of recommendations on, look at this crazy blackjack hand, and you kind of learn. Like, I didn't know what double down or splitting and all that kind of shit was until very recently.
Yep.
It's look, the thing with blackjack, like, would it piss you off, OC, to lose $5,000? It would just piss you off, right?
It definitely would.
Yeah. I don't think the upside of winning 5,000 is worth the risk of losing 5, because 5,000 is not going to change OC's life, right?
Well, no,
I mean, yeah, cool, $5,000. All right, great. I take the wife and my buddies out for a couple dinners, and then it's gone. But that 5,000 was under the guise of you might lose 5 and be fucking furious. So it's gambling's. I don't know, man.
It's crazy.
You gotta fucking spend a lot of money. Like, to really win big, you gotta risk a lot. And I'm not willing to lose a lot. So I don't know how these guys do it, man. I don't.
Crazy. Let's see. Is anybody guessed? I wonder if anybody's guessed who the top 3 tours.
Pink Floyd's in there for sure.
You think?
Or no, because there's no more Pink Floyd. It's gonna be just Roger Waters, right?
Roger Waters or David Gilmour both toured, I believe. We'll see. Rolling Stones were number 3 with 235 million. Number 2 is Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
And I saw Bruce Springsteen in 2024 as well.
It's not unusual. Is that him?
No, that has nothing to do with Bruce Springsteen. Born in the USA, Born to Run, a lot of other incredible songs. 235 million, only 39 shows.
Boston's got it fucking pegged. Taylor Swift, number 1.
Taylor Swift, number 1. We shall see. The number 1 Artist. The number one tour of 2024 is coming up next. Let's see who we have.
In
Boston
5
Collectors.
minutes.
In 5 minutes, we will reveal the top grossing tour of the year. Bruno Mars. Look at the multiple guesses here. First, you guessed Taylor Swift, then Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars was on the list already at number.
Yeah, he did terrible.
17. Number 17
Horrible.
here.
No one
Horrible.
likes that.
156 million.
No one likes that
Horrible.
midget.
By the way, there's this song that Bruno Mars did with this Korean pop star. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, it's not unusual to be
Loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
And in the mountains of South Korea, yeah, it's not unusual to see North Korea and make you cry.
Let me see if I can pull it up here without getting struck by YouTube. It's possible I'll get struck by YouTube, but let's see what happens.
I heard Bruno Mars wears FP Journe.
No, he wears AP. AP.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, there's a song that's by this artist called Rose. And
I know that song.
You know the
Here's
song?
how it goes. Rose, 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 Rose. I'm begging of you, please don't pre-come. Dun, 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 dun.
Here it is.
Rose,
Listen to this.
Rose, Rose. Oh, I know the song. Yeah.
Man, that's a Rose and Bruno Mars, and that song's called APT. I guess it's like a Korean game that she wrote that song, but
So was that her song or was that his song? 'Cause
it's
I know that
it's,
too.
it's hers. Yeah, it's hers, and he like is featured in it.
I gotcha. Oh, you just ruined the song. You just ruined it.
Yeah, there's.
Speaking of South Korea, I'm not finishing. 3 episodes in on Squid Game season 2. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Pretty good. So Bruce Springsteen.
By the way, Rose.
Conan
Rose has
O'Brien's band.
his drummer was his drummer.
Okay.
His drummer is Max Weinberg, and he is a member of the E Street Band.
Nice.
We've got TG01 in the chat. He says Tom Jones. Yeah, that's it. That's the artist that the song that you were singing was "You Will to Be Loved by Anyone." That's Tom Jones.
Never heard of him.
He had, "What's Up, Pussycat?" Whoa.
Yeah, I know that song.
Something like that. He was big when I was growing up. Like my parents were kind of into him because he was big in like the late 70s.
Can you imagine writing that song? He's like, all right, let me think. What's up, Pussycat? Okay, I like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes.
Got it. All right, let's find a good Tom Jones.
And then like the people in the audience heard it for the first time. They're like, whoa.
Jones, and he's magnificent. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone.
Great song, man. It's a fucking catchy song.
Yeah, it's cool.
1968.
When I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual. It happens every day.
Whoa.
He was famous. He was famous for like the hip gyrations and all that stuff.
And this was pre-recorded, tracks and all that. So good for him. Dude can actually sing.
Tom Jones is 84 years old. He was born in 1940.
Damn.
Yep. He's actually Sir Thomas Jones Woodward. And he was knighted. His career began with a string of top 10 hits in the 1960s, and he was known for his appearances in Las Vegas from 1967 to 2011.
Do you think they like doing that? Hanging out in Vegas?
Residency? Yeah,
do you
because they
think
get
they enjoy that?
they
Do they get to
They
leave?
just they fly. They usually fly in from Los Angeles on a Friday afternoon.
Mhm.
They do some performances Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then they fly back home. So, but if you're doing a residency, sometimes they set them up with a really nice apartment there, a really nice suite, and they get all the amenities. He had 30.
Sure.
He had 36. Tom Jones had 36 top 40 hits in the UK, which is where he's from. He's a British guy, and he had 19 top 40 hits in the United States, including "It's Not Unusual," "What's New Pussycat," not "What's Up." Sorry about that. It's "What's New Pussycat." Whoa, whoa, whoa! And he actually did the James Bond theme song "Thunderball" in 1965. So the guy's very, very famous.
Let me use that line. What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
All right, number one has to be Taylor Swift.
First of all, before we another very famous Tom Jones song, and this is also from the Ed Sullivan Show. Let me pull it up right here.
Oh, no.
Momentarily. Here we go.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window.
Does anybody know this one?
Was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind.
Oh, I think I know the song.
My Delilah. Why, Delilah?
Nope.
Amazing voice.
Yeah.
Almost operatic. Almost operatic in tone. Jonathan Smith in the chat. What's up, Jonathan Smith? We got PK. What's up, PK? Sam Davidson with the 2-pound super sticker. Thank you very much, Sam Davidson. Appreciate that. The super sticker doesn't count towards our goal, but that's okay. It's very much appreciated nonetheless.
What's the goal?
The goal is just 10 super chats.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Yep. But we didn't get it. We tried to get... it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Huh.
Listen, our job is to entertain. We do it for free. If you reward us with super chats, all the better. But we do it for free anyways. Tom Jones looks a lot like Dear Artifact.
No.
No, he doesn't.
Not
Come
at
on,
all.
Boston. That's way off base.
I think Boston's got some TRT side effects going on. He was very uppity today, making some rude comments.
He's a rude.
My wife was in the car. I had to turn the stream off.
He can be rude sometimes. By the way, this is an open panel. Let me. I'll drop the link here. Open panel.
See, look at this.
Boom.
Is this the Boston that you and I grew up knowing?
No.
Boston. Diego looks a lot like Lady Gaga. Boston. Ah, it's so rude.
Very rude.
It's got to be Taylor Swift, right?
It's got to be.
Was going to be like $7.2 billion. She's going to crush everybody else.
Delilah, he stabs his girlfriend in this song. Really? Is that true?
Because think about it. Like, I don't know. What was it? Top 40 you're looking at? Something like that? Top 50?
Yeah, it was the top 40.
Okay. So it's like increments of like 0.2 million is what I've been seeing, right? Like all right, 154, 156. Like if it's what's her name, Taylor Swift, we're at what 250 right now. What'd Bruce Springsteen get?
Bruce Springsteen is 235 million.
235. All right. If number one is Taylor Swift, it's going to start with a 5. I'm telling you.
I don't know. I don't know if she did that many.
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be insane. Well, let's do it. Let's reveal the top grossing artist, the top grossing tour of the year. Coldplay.
What the fuck?
Coldplay number one,
Holy shit.
$400.9 million, 3 million tickets sold, 51 shows. Coldplay,
Jesus
number
Christ.
one tour of 2024, grossing $400 million.
Oh, you know what? Taylor Swift didn't really tour in 24, did she? She was more of a 23. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Coldplay. I don't even know any Coldplay songs.
Coldplay also famously did an Apple commercial. You know, they did.
It's such a gay name, Coldplay.
I mean,
There's like certain bands I never listened to because the name was so stupid.
like
That's like emo music. I'm not gonna listen to that. Coldplay.
there's a band that I never listened to because of their name. They're called Muse. Have you ever heard of them? M-U.
I've heard the name, but I also have never listened to them because of the name.
So I've never. They're called Muse, and I thought I definitely don't like them. 100% would never listen to them.
Coldplay was like loser music. What is this? What kind of?
They do have some good songs. No, they have a bunch of great songs. I mean,
with or without you. Is that Coldplay?
Yes, that
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, they're so gay.
No, that's a good song.
No, they're little crybabies with their $400 million. Good for them. 400 million.
Let's see. Let me pull up, guys in the chat. Tell you what, if you super chat any amount a Coldplay song, I will pull it up. Just name your favorite Coldplay song in the chat. This is where, and if you don't want a Coldplay song played, name the name of the song, and I will not pull it up. But super chat. Watches on Wood says, "I quit the stream. Muse are renowned, they're reowned for putting on the best live show you'll ever see." I doubt that. I highly doubt that. I've never heard of them. Come on.
Never heard of them either. Never heard of them.
Name a single Muse song.
This sounds like some cartoon band with like a mouse on the cover.
Yeah.
You know?
Like Mouse. They should have been called Mouse.
And by the way, America said something that is dear to my heart. The Beatles suck.
No.
I wanna hold your hand.
Shut the hell up.
We all live in a
You really got me. You really got me.
Oh, so
You really got me. I mean, come on. That's enough of the
Yellow
Beatles already.
Submarine. Give me a break. Oh, Fix You's actually a pretty good song.
Okay, let's find that one. Let's see if I
Fix
can.
You's a good song. Fix You's a good song if you're like trying to get to third base.
Let's find that one. Maybe we can pull it up without getting struck by
I don't know, man. 400 million, they got plenty of money to sue you.
True. Let's
Good for
see
them.
here.
Buckley, I'm just rolling with whatever OC wants to do. There's some people that jump on streams and they just make it about themselves. Like, hey, OC, I know you're talking about music, but let me just show you my stamp collection.
Here we go.
Like, you got to go with the punches.
Let's see what's going on here with this.
Just skip to the middle. Yeah, this is a good song.
You try your best, but you don't succeed.
Yep, good song.
When you get what you want, but not what you need.
It's terrible. What
This
is
is the
this?
first time I've ever seen what he looks like, by the way.
Ugh. Oh my. He needs
He's
some
British.
teeth whitening for sure. Yeah. This is good music. This is good.
I mean,
When you get what you want, but not what
so
you
the thing with this song,
need.
all right, hit pause. The thing with this song was
We're doing
used
Park Bench
by-
Premium. You have to say pause first. Thank you.
Sorry, pause.
Mhm.
This song was used. Diamond Dallas Page, you remember him, right?
Diamond Dallas Page? No, I
Yeah.
have no idea. No.
You know Diamond Dallas Page, the wrestler.
No.
Seriously?
Seriously,
the diamond cutter? Okay, anyway.
I have no idea.
DDP,
Nope.
DDP when he retired, he helped people like recover. He helped like cripple people. And there's a video on YouTube of a guy that was he was in the military. He fucked up his back severely from like too many jumps, right?
Mhm.
Busted his back. And this song is playing, and he's like, Diamond Dallas Page like inspired him, and this guy got really fat, because his back is all messed up. He's a 100% disabled veteran, and the song is playing, and it shows like the progress of this guy not being able to walk to all of a sudden towards the end losing like hundreds of pounds and like doing like handstands and shit. And the last scene is like it's an old video. The last scene, we should just fucking play it. It comes up the text. It says like, I went from not being able to walk, and then like he just starts fucking running towards the camera, and you're just like, oh my god, I got to see if I can find this. This is worth getting your channel straight.
Find it.
Let's see. DDP.
Massive shout out to Gatsby, one of this channel's biggest supporters. 10 Canadian super chat. Come on, Diego. Coldplay, obvious first choice. Livin' La Vida Loca. There's Fix You, Yellow Submarine, and The Scientist, even covered by Willie Nelson. Yeah, I love Livin' La Vida Loca. That's a good one.
Right.
That's a good song. Yep.
Check this out.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I accepted this as fact, OC.
Mm-hmm.
47 years old, disabled vet, and I'd give it up, basically.
Yeah, he was out of shape, man.
Gulf War paratrooper. Too many jumps. It took its toll on my back and my knees.
Yeah, you can narrate. Go ahead. Keep narrating.
I gained weight. A Taco Bell. A lot of weight. Cheesy gordita crunch. Wouldn't you have given up to OC? Couldn't walk or run.
Exercise
right?
seemed impossible. Yeah.
87 pounds and his belly was out to here.
Oh, there we go.
And I was thinking, God, how am I going to help that guy?
When you get what you want, not what you need.
So here's a Coldplay song, right?
When
Okay.
you feel so tired,
And so he starts doing,
sleep.
he's following the DDP's videos. He's getting mobile,
Lights will go.
struggling. It's not easy, but he's putting in the work.
I've lost so much weight that if I don't hold these up, they'll fall, and I'm not going to do that.
So yeah, he starts getting really good. He's getting push-ups. 2, 3. All right, this is the part that will get you.
Tears stream down your face.
They were wrong, OC. Oh my god,
Down your face.
they were fucking wrong. Oh,
They were wrong. It was possible. Are you crying right now?
no, I'm not turning my camera on though. So that's where I know that song from.
Gotcha. All right. So we don't have to play Fix You, and I'm not going to play Livin' La Vida Loca. Great song. from Coldplay as well. Living La Vida Loca.
That's not a Coldplay song, is you?
Yeah, it is. It says right here. Yeah, Coldplay.
No, there's no
Yep.
way. That's
It was-
fucking
that's one,
Ricky
it's one of
Martin.
the biggest hits. I think it was a collaboration, Coldplay and Ricky Martin.
Oh, dude. Willie Nelson. What's that song? Willie Nelson did a cover of
Scientist?
a-
The Scientists.
No, Willie Nelson did a cover of the. God damn it. Who was a famous guy that died on a toilet? What was his name?
River Phoenix.
Hey, I'm me. I'm a singer. That guy.
Oh, Roy Orbison. Yeah.
No, fucking Elvis. Willie Nelson did a cover of an Elvis song. You Were Always on My Mind. You've heard that one, right?
Yes.
The Willie Nelson version?
Always on my... Oh, yeah, the Willie Nelson version.
Oh, it is so good.
You were always on my mind.
Oh God, incredible.
Guys, we have 30 viewers on this impromptu edition of Prime Time live on Saturday. No watch talk whatsoever, but there is a watch question in the chat. So
Just
I'll
watch them.
quickly answer it. Two best watch insurance companies. You guys in the chat can answer this.
Yo,
I use Hodinkee, which is Chubb, and I used to use Jewelers Mutual, but right now it's Chubb. I would go with Chubb. You have
you
a
hear me
different
okay?
opinion in the chat? Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. What's up?
Sorry. Go ahead.
If you have a different opinion, type it in the chat, but I use Chubb Insurance, purchased through Hodinkee.
Little things I should have said and done, but I never took the time.
You were always on my
You
mind. You were always on my mind.
Do you know that song, Mathis?
No.
Oh, fuck.
What you just said about that video,
Yeah.
The Diamond Dallas Page video,
Mhm.
that video, okay, actually got me off my ass a couple years ago. I was very out of shape and very like injured and all this stuff, and that same video got me off my ass, and I did DDP yoga. That's what it's called. He has his
Dude.
own form. He has his own form of yoga, DDP.
How powerful is that video? I'm
That
saving
video-
it to my favorites.
That video got me off my ass. Okay,
So good.
100%, 100%.
I'm gonna listen to that in the gym. That song now.
Here we go.
Oh, this is a horrible version. Don't do live. They always fuck it up when they do live. Type one in the chat if you agree.
Yeah, I can't do the other one because it's going to get flagged by the metadata.
Shit. Okay. That's fine.
And then Warner Brothers will own this channel.
Forever. All the super
Yeah.
chats.
And that
Shout out to
intro
Warner
from
Brothers.
that other intro you were gonna play earlier, the Entertainment Tonight, that would have been instant shutdown.
No, I did. I played it.
Oh, you
I played
did?
it. Yeah. Listen, we've gone all out on this program. We played Vertigo from U2. We played an Apple commercial. We brought up Carol G live from the VMAs.
Is that Mathis? You like that Carol G? That's what you're
Absolutely.
into? Fake titties.
Just
tattoo
because-
eyebrows.
Just these guys are talking,
Lip
and her name
injection.
comes up. I say she's super hot. Doesn't mean I back everything she does. Okay,
Yeah.
but she's
I mean,
hot.
look, she's not ugly. Don't get me wrong. Looks like she's wearing a wig.
No, it's just dry,
Dude.
bleached hair.
That hair
She's like-
looks like you could. That hair looks like you could pull the Titanic up from the bottom with. If you weave that into a rope, shit's hard as hell.
Diego, you like girls that if the sun comes out, they have to go to the hospital.
You mean fair skinned beauties?
Yeah, 5 minutes of sun, and they got to get a. Yeah,
Fair skinned beauties, yeah. FSBs.
By the way, what do you think of this picture of? I brought it up earlier in the show. Ariana Grande. Look how thin.
Oh, get her off! Get
She
her
was-
off all of our
she was-
networks.
She
We
was
don't
not
want
even
this.
She was not even that cute when she wasn't skinny.
She was super hot with 10 pounds,
No,
15
if you go
pounds
to-
on her.
Dude, if you go to any Latin country, there's chicks selling bubble gum sitting on the sidewalk that are hotter than her. What are you talking?
Fine, but she needs to gain 25 pounds like Lil X.
Yeah, all the recent pictures of her are really, really
Scary.
bad.
One word, OC. We both know the answer, okay? One word. Cocaine.
Cocaine. Oh,
Cocaine.
you think she's on cocaine?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's Ozempic. That's Ozempic. Like,
But she doesn't
literally
need- she
everybody. No, she doesn't need Ozempic, but fucking these celebrities are all doing it. The damn one of the Kardashian whatever girl boyfriends or whatever the hell he is. He's on Ozempic and he looks like the guy. He looks like Christian Bale when he did that.
A lot more
is-
people than you think. A lot more people than you think are on Ozempic and steroids.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's. Trust me, OC. It's like she was always a little chunky, right? And she saw
No,
everybody
never,
else.
never chunky.
Oh.
She was a little thick. She was a little
Who?
thick. There's nothing wrong with that. Ariana
No,
Grande.
No, she
Never.
was never.
Diego. Oh my God.
She was. So, anyways,
She's never thick.
she saw all these FS.
She was
beauties,
perfect,
fair-skinned
and now
beauties.
she went anorexic.
No, she saw fair skinned beauties, and she was like, "I want to look like that." She took Ozempic.
No, bro, it's real drugs. I think.
No,
This is her in her very, very young. I mean, I don't think it's even appropriate to bring this up on the live stream because she's
take off.
probably like 18 or something.
And she weighs more then than she does now.
Oh yeah.
So
oh, I'm thinking of someone else. Who's the other girl? The Mexican girl that sings.
You're thinking of maybe Christina Aguilera from like 30
No.
years ago?
No,
Selena Gomez?
Selena Gomez. That's what I was thinking of.
oh yeah, she had a major health problem. I think that's different.
Yeah,
She
she
had
had a major
She had
health
a
problem.
blow up. She did. What was her health problem?
Like a brain injury or something.
Oh, lupus. Jesus. Wow. Okay.
Let me see if I can find a pic of. Oh yeah, she looks terrible.
She had a kidney transplant though. Wow.
Oh, that's
I don't
a
blame
shame.
her. That's fine.
Oh my god.
No, that's cool.
Hey, can you pedophiles please take the picture off the screen?
She's 18.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
she was 18 in this picture, but yes, we can.
Now, I'm simply here. I'm battling a sinus infection, but I'm simply here because if you and Diego continue to go down this path, I'm gonna kill myself.
Let's talk about AP, OC. You want to do that?
Listen, this channel was. I said if I do a show, if I get 25 viewers, I'd be happy because
this
it's
on the screen?
like a date, just you got no right to want a Daytona. Duh.
You like Carol G. Buckley?
Is this little fucker serious right now?
What right do you have to want a GMT if you don't own a day date? Duh.
I didn't know I was a 65-year-old Jewish man.
To have the balls to walk into a watch store and ask for a watch you actually want. Come on.
Are you finished?
If you don't like the date, just you're stupid. Duh.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
That you like pizza from there? Oh, you're an idiot. Duh.
it's like half the wizard got mixed into that.
Keep
Hey, the
going.
wizard is back, guys.
No, but seriously, Buckley, I jumped on the stream, and OC loves his music. That's fine. And he's talking music.
You can
I have no
change
right
it.
to jump on
Can
and
change.
change.
No, you can Listen. I'm fine with changing the subject. I just didn't want to
Yeah,
talk
but-
watches at all.
Who's this on the screen?
This is actually what Selena Gomez looks like after her issue. You know,
She got a lip flip. You heard of that? You guys know what that is, right?
no.
You see how her top lip like is flat?
She used to be super pretty, but again, I probably shouldn't pull up pictures of Selena Gomez because she was pretty when she was like 16 or 17, like when she was on those
Look, man, if
shows.
she had some serious health issues and that caused her to gain weight. There's no problems with that. It's fine. I hope she gets healthy.
Yep, best
What a
wishes to
kidney
her.
transplant.
Going on.
Jesus.
She just did a song with like Eminem and somebody else.
Oh yeah, I read about it. She did a song with Eminem and the guy with the paintings on his face. What's his name?
Someone super famous. I'm not sure.
Who's the guy? I saw him in concert. The it's one of the channel. It's the guy. who-
AOC, when you come to Miami, Dua Lipa is performing at Versace Mansion, so I got us tickets. All right.
No, you're just
Yeah.
Mathis, you should go to the Versace mansion, and when they bring you your plate, you're like, "Oh no, I brought my own." And you just roll out your Versace mansion plate.
Yes, Post Malone. Thank you, thank you,
Damn.
Johnny O.
She's cute. She's not bad.
She's Latina. I'm surprised. Buckley, you should be all over that. Yeah, Post Malone and Eminem. Let me see if I can find this article. Eminem, Selena Gomez.
I'm a fan of this.
Um,
Everything that we said when we broke, it doesn't matter 'cause it all came from
Oh no.
sounds pretty good.
trying to read your eyes while we're kissing in the rain.
This is bad.
Look me in my eyes. Never
I want to see the Eminem part.
Does Eminem still dress all funny?
Nah, he just wears like all black jumpsuit.
Name, it doesn't get much worse. It was never easy.
That's Post Malone. Oh, this is
This
going to be
guy.
huge.
Post Malone's really talented, but he needs to get some help because he's got some problems.
He doesn't though. He's clean, right?
No, he's not.
No, he is. He did an interview about that
Okay.
because, no, he's been clean for a
You
while.
you you vouch?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Unless he got dirty since that interview. Yeah, he's been. He actually pulled up a lot of clips where people were like, "Oh, he's so stoned" or something. He's like, "Bro, I didn't sleep for 3 days because I was touring. I was tired as
Yeah,
hell."
okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's lost a lot of weight. He's getting in shape. He's shooting guns. I don't agree with the face tattoos and all that, but tell me your side of the story, Mathis.
Well, if we did one of those death pools where we picked 10 celebrities, I'd probably pick him, okay?
I probably would have picked him too 5 years ago, for sure. Let me see. Post Malone.
Yeah, I hope he quits whatever he's doing, but I see this guy get hammered, man. Beyond hammered. He's gotta relax. He's getting older now.
Do you want to hear some of the Eminem rapping parts?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Wanna hold you, wanna choke you, wanna love you, wanna hate you, wanna kill you, wanna hurt you, wanna heal you.
Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
wanna lose you, keep you, bruise you, beat, abuse you, treat you mutual. It's juvenile, delusional, as usual. You're beautiful, I'm average, I'm brutal.
Oh my lord.
Did you guys ever hear the Eminem shade he threw at Diddy in one of his songs?
Yeah. No, wait. I think that was fake.
No, it
I think
wasn't.
No, I think that was AI. I think they made it. I think someone like used his
No,
voice.
because I went to the YouTubes and I found the original video, and it's real.
Really?
Yeah, let me find it. So he says, I'm like an RAPER. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, pull up the video.
Yep. Hold on. The song is called Fuel. All right, I'll just share my screen. I don't even
Yeah,
have
sure.
to. These are the lyrics. He says, I'm like an RAPER. Got so many essays. Wait, did he just spell the word rapper and leave out the P? Did he? Yep.
Oh, okay, so I get it. So like essays means sexual assault, right?
And wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper without the P, did he? P Diddy.
Get it.
And he spells it raper. It's fucking
Hey,
gnarly.
well,
dude.
you never want to piss off Eminem. I can tell you that.
Eminem's a very talented guy.
What that
Right.
shows is that people have known for a long time. It's crazy.
Yep. All right. I'll just continue this. I'll just play this for like 10 more seconds.
You're a savage, my ride or die chick who's always cruising for a bruising gas, kinda like we're trying to light a dynamite stick. Though we might get along like shit, might hit, might spit, unite, split. Yeah, you're awful with your mind, and they say
Sounds pretty good to me.
I mean, I don't know much about rap, but he actually has like a flow and raps and rhymes where other guys like Jay-Z, it's like they're just like talking that, you know, Eminem, he actually has like a musical flow to him.
And you don't like him just because he's white. You like
No,
him
I
because
like
you,
it.
Yeah.
I like Eminem. I do.
Did you like Vanilla Ice too? He's from Miami. Vanilla
Listen,
Ice.
I liked Vanilla Ice because
course
when
you
I was
did.
a little
White guy.
when I was a little kid, he was in the Ninja Turtles movie, and that was one of my favorite movies. so-
Ninja rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, number one, Coldplay, number one artist of the year.
Coldplay
number one
was like
tour.
in America, it was like a one-hit wonder when I was like 12, and that was it. They tour overseas mostly, right?
Like they tour here too.
That's pretty cool, though, Mathis, that you also saw that video.
That video made me sign up for that DDP yoga thing, and I was all like, it helped
How
me a
much
lot.
did you
like,
weigh?
help me. Oh, I was just more like I more like had a lot of back pain and my knees were fucked up, so it helped with that mostly.
How many days a week did you do the DDP?
A lot, like 5 days a week for a couple months.
Oh wow. What is it?
I had
What's
my-
recommended? What's recommended? Every day? Every other day?
I'm not sure, but like he starts you off with like you lay in bed and you start doing stretching like as soon as you wake up, and then he has you in a chair doing all kinds of yoga, and then standing up. It depends like how
And it
beat
helps?
up you are. Yeah, it was really good, really good.
Oh, see, I'm surprised you never heard of Diamond Dallas Page. There's some documentaries where he helps, like old wrestlers. He's like, "Look, I'm here for you. Whenever you hit rock bottom, you come to me." Right?
Did he used to wear like a sequined kind of sport coat, like a sequined jacket,
He,
like blue?
I think he
blue
had
sequin
like
jacket?
a snakeskin vest, right?
Kinda like a diamond. He was all about diamonds, and he did the same hand sign as like
Yeah,
Jay-Z
but
does, the diamond
I
cutter.
can't remember who the documentary was focusing on, but like after the fact, like Razor Ramon went to him. Razor Ramon was like 450 pounds. He's just like, brother, I
Yeah,
need you.
exactly.
And he
Him,
went over there.
Jake the Snake, all of those guys. Yeah.
And he rehabilitates them. He's like, we're gonna get clean, no more drugs, no more booze. I'm gonna get you in
So
shape.
Buckley, my lower back was so bad that like if I had to bend over like 10 times in one day, I would like probably like twitch a pinched nerve and like be down for a week. That's how bad my lower back was.
I want to do something. My neck is fucked.
Could be how you're sleeping. You might just need new pillows.
I've tried it. I've tried it all. Nothing helps.
But I'm fully healed now. I go to jiu-jitsu and fight with 20-year-olds. So
Protect Chris in the chat says, any watch allocations for 20? We're not doing a watch live stream tonight. Protect Chris, no watch talk allowed. This is primetime Saturday. Only news, current events, entertainment, hot topics.
Really?
No watch talk.
yeah, I heard you spruik Metallica before, and it's okay to like Metallica, but you have to just understand that Judas Priest and Iron Maiden are 1,000 times better in every way.
Yeah, I'm surprised to hear you say that because like the average age of this panel, if you subtract me, is like 27, and you guys weren't even like alive when.
I know. I listened to Metallica my whole life, and then one day I heard a Judas Priest song, and the guitar was just 10 times better. And ever since that moment, I said, Metallica sucks.
I like the song "Whiskey in a Jar" though. That's a good Metallica.
That's a great song. Yeah, but that's a cover. You know. I think it's a cover. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job though. It's a good gym song.
Like most people, if they're going to the gym or if they're in the military and they play Metallica, they're usually playing something like Fuel or one of those like super fast songs to get them all pumped. Not something that's more slow and plodding.
Yeah, I mean,
in a jar,
Enter Sandman for like a MMA highlight or like a war video.
Yeah.
Keslowitz in the chat. What's up? Keslowitz, no watch talk tonight, so don't come on and talk about Protect the Leap or how you're trading the Batman. We're not interested tonight. Any other night we'd talk about that, but not tonight. But jump on if you want to talk about anything else. Best Judas Priest song, Electric Eye. Certainly one of my favorites. Logan Hall.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you want to watch?
Heads are gonna roll.
Why don't I want to watch what?
Squid Games.
I haven't heard overwhelming praise for it.
Really?
And I don't.
Oh, see, it's not. It's
I don't
not
know what
like
it's about.
watches. It's not like watches that everyone's got to like it. There's no such thing as hype in TV. Just
It's
check
a
out
show.
the first episode.
Yeah, it's a show that you won't want to stop watching, and season 2 so far has done a pretty good job. It's keeping
I
us
haven't seen
engaged.
it, but
It's pretty good. You'll like it. You got to watch it in South Korean though with subtitles.
Oh, I have to concentrate?
I know, it's hard. A few times today I had to be like, hold on. I was reading a text. I have no idea what the fuck just happened. Painkillers. Yeah, I've never taken any.
oh no, that's a Judas Priest album.
Let's
An album.
What do painkillers even do?
They numb you.
Let's do a little bit of.
Hold on. I have
Painkillers, the greatest government scam of all time that created more heroin addicts than drug dealers ever could.
Oh, dude, that show was good.
I got that
Oh,
album right
yeah.
here. Painkiller.
Wow. Nice. What was that show about the Oxycontin with the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? That was a great show.
Yeah,
that
they
was
did
really
a few
good.
of them.
Diego, you see an album with this?
Is that the devil?
No, it's like a.
That looks like the devil.
That's Defenders
pretty
of the
cool.
Faith. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the one they were known for their album covers back in the
Stop throwing your CDs,
You
Matt.
see the way he threw that like a fucking
Yeah.
animal?
Stop throwing your CDs.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
all right, we'll play a little bit of this before we get copyright struck.
That's the main singer?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The Brits, they gotta dress weird. All these guys dress weird.
That guy's dressed gay.
You
It's
gotta
not just
cut it,
weird.
OC.
What was that?
Nothing. That was.
That was terrible
You gotta-
camera angles.
You gotta understand, nobody was making this like when they did this. It was like a brand new thing. Like Terminator 2, like even if you watch it now, it's not gonna hit you like if you were a little kid and you watched it. So you could never fully understand Terminator 2, Diego.
I think I have the mind of like a 17-year-old. I probably could.
You have to watch Terminator 2. It's like one of the best movies of all time.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, and when it came out,
absolutely is.
the graphics in it, there was no other movie like it. And
Is
it's
that
still,
the one? Is that the one
it's-
with the metal that like melts and shit?
Yeah, that was the first time that happened in movies. Any type of CGI, anything like that. And it still stands up to this day as you got to watch it, bro. You have to watch it.
The first one is better.
No, it isn't.
Terminator 1, way better.
Nah, man. Arnold's got to be the good guy, bro.
No.
So wait, he's the bad guy in Terminator 1. He's a good guy in
Yep.
Terminator 2.
Yep.
You should just watch them and figure it out for yourself, bro. You really should.
Terminator 1, definitely better than Terminator 2.
Figure it out for yourself. I still like the movie Total Recall. That's a cool movie.
Oh, that's a real shitty Arnold movie, though. Compared to his other ones, that's
it's
the
so
bottom.
It's so funny though.
The
Running
one is his worst. His bottom two movies, Running Man and Last Action Hero.
What the hell's Running Man about?
Oh man, he gets put in he gets put on a TV show where the contestants die and everybody the whole town
It's
watches.
awful. It's an awful.
It's
movie.
amazing. It's amazing.
No, it's not.
I don't know who to believe. It's awful. It's
No.
amazing. Ooh, Protect Chris.
Oh
says,
yeah, Buckley.
"Casino
How about
Royale
this,
is brutal."
Buckley? Be careful, Buckley, because I'm gonna see you soon. Be careful.
Conan. Yeah,
Come
that
on,
movie's
bro.
Pretty bad too, though.
Bad.
Yeah, terrible. Fucking terrible.
I need some
What
bronzer.
other movie has had more muscle and cutting people's heads off and taking over villages than this movie? Come on. Will Chamberlain's in this movie.
Arnold's best movie is Terminator.
Absolutely.
Oh, I don't know.
Followed by Predator. Probably Predators right after that.
Absolutely.
Predator is so good. That's a good.
Predator's the
I would say
greatest.
Terminator
Amazing.
Terminator 1 and 2, Predator, Kindergarten Cop, and True Lies are like his top 5.
Fine. Not complaining at all.
His bottom 5, definitely Last Action Hero, Running
top
Man.
5. movies of all time.
Conan.
I agree.
Conan, Running Man, Last Action Hero, and Total Recall are bottom 4, without a doubt.
Total Recall, yeah. I wanted
Red
it to be
Heat.
good, but it wasn't.
Did you guys do Red Heat? I hope you did.
Oh, Red Heat.
That's a great movie. But Buckley, remember you were making fun of me for having this, the tape,
Yeah.
right? Watch this. Look, watch this.
got
Unopened.
both?
It's unopened. Yeah, I never even opened it.
Oh, collector's item. Dude.
This is wild.
Yeah.
Open it, Mathis. How much of a super chat to open that?
How
I'm
much
not
to
opening
unseal? Yeah, unseal it. Unseal it. It's vacuum sealed. It loses value if you unseal it, but
Oh,
We'll
what
see.
about Raw Deal is pretty shitty too.
Never
Oh, that's
even
the
heard of
one where he says cocaine. That's the one where he's a Russian cop, right?
No, that's Red Heat.
Okay. What's the other?
He's like infiltrates the mob undercover.
Right. And what's the
He's
other
like-
one that you just said?
Not Red Heat. Raw Deal.
Raw Deal?
All right.
Yeah, it's a fucking terrible movie.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's like fucking Stallone's Cobra.
Schwarzenegger.
according to
Diego.
Rotten Tomatoes, the top Schwarzenegger movies are number 1, Terminator, number 2, Terminator 2, number 3, Total Recall, number 4, Predator, number 5, Pumping Iron,
That makes sense.
number 6, Terminator Dark
No
Fate,
no fucking way. Get out of here.
number 7, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines,
Nope.
number
No.
8, True Lies, number 9, Commando, and number 10, The Expendables 2.
What are they filtering it by? Money or?
This is like by Tomatoes, like, so this is the percentage of people that approved of the movie.
I don't trust
Fan
that.
voted.
Dude, if you got a Rotten Tomatoes account and you fucking log in, you're a nerd. Like, if you log in and rate a movie, I don't trust you.
Red Heat, Stay Hungry, Running Man,
I don't
Conan
think
the
I ever saw
Barbarian,
Stay Hungry. What is Stay Hungry? Go back.
A Dishonest
I never heard
Business.
of
This is
that.
1976.
Holy shit. How are we forgetting Twins?
And
I don't like
he was
that
in
movie.
Hercules. His first movie was like Hercules.
Kindergarten
in New
Cop
York.
wasn't even in the top 10, and you got Twins also?
Yeah. Kindergarten Cop
Yeah.
is number 17. Number 17.
This is a bullshit list.
I
Yeah.
love the fact that it's a list. It's just a list. That's the whole idea. You can critique at the list.
So all these movies made a lot more than Stallone's movies, right?
Nope.
Stallone had the Rocky series. Stallone had the
Rambo.
series. Yeah, those two by themselves crush everything.
I think the Rocky series by themselves.
Rocky Balboa.
Based on a true story.
No.
Pretty sure. Maybe.
I watched the Rocky with Apollo Creed's kid, I think.
Oh, that's terrible. Creed is garbage.
I don't think it was too bad.
It's
With Michael B. Jordan.
yeah, it's so fucking. The first one was okay, but they shouldn't have made a second or a third, and they did. And the third one is really fucking painful.
All right.
I watched
who's
it on
this-
a flight.
Did Chuck Norris ever make any good movies?
He used to be
Delta
Texas
Team.
Ranger. Texas Ranger.
Oh.
Bruce Lee kills him in one of those movies. In one of the Bruce Lee movies.
Missing
Delta
in
Force, I think.
Yeah. Delta Force is a true story.
I don't even remember him having that many. I mean, I knew him for that TV show, like Texas Ranger, Lone Wolf
Walker.
Killer or something.
Walker. Texas.
Walker.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
I'm
remember
pretty
him
sure, but
from-
I'm pretty sure it was Lone Killer, Knife Hunter, something like that.
Dude,
Dude, look how
Stallone.
badass he looks in this. M60 machine gun.
That looks like Mike the Snake.
Does.
Fucking epic.
Someone crop Mike the Snake's face on that and make that his profile picture.
If you text me that picture, I'll do it, Diego.
Put your email in the private chat.
Just text me on my phone.
Bro, then I gotta save it, email it to myself, save it, and then text it. Just tell me your email. Put it in the private chat.
I will.
It's too much work. Too much work. Let's see here. That's a good shot. Here's the 10 best Chuck Norris films.
Timeout. Park Stream timeout. Protect Chris. I know that Chuck Norris was in Expendables 2, but the special guest was Arnold.
And Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Check it's the top 10 Chuck Norris. Who even knew that Chuck Norris made 10 movies?
They're all shit.
Firewalker with Firewalker. Never heard of it. Firewalker.
Never heard of it.
Number 9, The Delta Force, 1986. That one I've heard of.
We'll do Stallone next.
The Octagon, 1980. The hell?
Put your email in the chat or in the private.
Missing in Action. Looks like another military movie. Code of Silence. Great picture. The Silent Rage.
No, these are all garbage.
The Expendables 2. Walker, Texas Ranger Trial by Fire TV movie. Lone Wolf McQuade, 1983. And The Way of the Dragon, 1972. Norris versus Norris starring with Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. That dude sucked.
Very good. Listen, he died early.
What did he die from?
He was very, very dehydrated, and he mixed some like medication. Fucked himself up, but a lot of people think that someone had him killed.
Damn.
Because he was like 30, 32, something like that.
Yeah.
Matt,
The Yakuza did it.
I put the link in the private chat. You can just save it.
He was Chinese.
Okay. It doesn't make any difference. Enter Rocky is a shit movie.
All right. Oh, he just got himself removed from the Spartan group.
No, don't be drastic. Hold on.
I had a phone call. What happened?
Nope. That's it. I can't.
Don't, Buckley.
Nope.
No.
Sometimes people need to be hung in the town square, Diego.
Me? I didn't do nothing.
Can I remove Buckley? Let me see. Nope.
What did you say, Diego?
I try to preemptively remove Buckley. America, I can't. Nope. America, block Buckley. That way he can't remove you.
He hasn't done.
It was his. He's been traveling. Give him a break. He checked in today. He said, "What did he say?"
Well, Lolex's protein meal today was an apple and coffee, so with no cream.
Lolex isn't gonna make it. He might if he watches that video I put in there. But I think deep down, Lolex is he just loves to disappoint chicks when he takes his shirt off. That's who he is. He'll never change.
His first mistake was the electric car.
Yeah. I mean, that was a conglomeration of multiple mistakes.
Imagine you take a girl on a date and you run out of charge and you're like, hang on, it'll just be 30 minutes. We got to hang out at this Wawa until I fully charge.
He honks his horn.
It's like, me. Move it, asshole. Me.
We'll see what this thing can do.
That was one of the funniest things you've ever said.
Should we just take it to the private stream? Should we launch the VIP after show?
We can
Why?
do that.
Nah, we're freestyling now. We're
All right.
freestyling.
All right. We'll let the public will continue to have a view into this private Zoom call.
All right, Buckley. Hot take, Buckley. You ready?
Yeah.
Don't say something stupid, Mathis. Come on.
Demolition Man is one of my favorite movies of all time. Okay, but it's Wesley Snipes who's the best part of the whole movie.
Oh, Wesley
I
Snipes.
don't really. I mean, the only thing Wesley Snipes ever did was Blade.
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 Yeah, Blade.
Yeah, Blade.
What
Blade.
about White Men Can't Jump? That's good.
That was amazing.
It's all
That was
right.
really good.
It's all right.
Oh, that's a good movie. Are there any feel-good movies that you like? Or is it all just about like crime and murder?
Rocky's a feel-good movie.
Yeah, but there's violence, right?
No.
Have you seen Meet Joe
Awesome.
Black? Have you seen Meet Joe Black?
What do you mean by feel-good? That's a
Like,
very...
Meet Joe Black.
Like a movie with a good moral, you mean?
Not necessarily a good moral, but like
You don't mean like a rom-com. I can't stand the rom-com.
no, fuck a rom-com. Meet Joe Black is a really good movie. Trying to think of other feel-good movies. Let me just Google feel-good movies.
Well, I know Buckley doesn't watch any sci-fi.
No.
Let's see. Did you see? I guess this isn't feel good. You've seen Philadelphia, right? That's a great movie. It's not feel good.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by feel-good. You're going to have to...
That's like a movie with a happy ending.
a lot of
Sort of.
movies have endings.
Do you remember the movie where the dog can talk? The guy's dog comes back. He gets reincarnated.
Do you mean like Forrest Gump?
Yeah, maybe shit like that.
Yeah.
I never hear you
sure.
talk about stuff like that. A Dog's Purpose. That's a fucking. Oof.
Well, the movies you're talking about in that category, it's hard for them to be good because there's nothing intriguing about them. Right? They're just like, let me put this on as fluff because of, I'm in this type of mood, but it's not good.
Hold on. I'm Googling.
You know what's a really good feel-good movie like that? It has Shia LaBeouf in it, even though he's a pansy. It's called Peanut Butter Falcon. It's a good movie.
Dude, can we talk about Harrison Ford movies?
Oh, yeah, like The Fugitive?
Of course.
Dude, can you pull up OC the top 10 Harrison Ford movies?
Of course.
Air Force One. Oh,
Indiana Jones.
he was fucking Tom Clancy. What was he?
He's Han Solo, bro. He's fucking
fuck
Han
Star
Solo.
Wars. Fuck Star Wars. I'm not talking Star Wars.
Sometimes I really think you are Canadian, Diego.
Star Wars is okay.
Get out of here.
It's okay. No, but he was K-19, The Widowmaker. Let's see, The Devil's Own. Clear and Present Danger. That's
Oh,
a great
Diego,
movie.
you never did The Bourne Identity or any of those, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, those
I
are
need to.
fucking great. Those are really good.
Jason
Right, but
Bourne.
Buckley, those are B movies though, right? That is a B movie.
Well, I don't know if it's a B movie when you're considering an A movie to be Terminator 2.
Terminator 2 is an A movie. What do you mean? You can't. How could you?
I personally, if
A
they're
B
both on
movie. You know what I mean by a B movie in Hollywood? That means more like a low budget type thing.
well, yeah, the original one, the first one was kind of it was kind of low budget, I guess. But it's, it's very European. It's a very European movie.
Okay.
The whole thing is taking place
But
in
Terminator 2 is one of the most A movies of all time. You have to know that. It's no matter
I
what.
mean, yeah. At that
It was
time period,
like the
yeah.
first. It might be the first A movie. They put like,
The hell are you talking about, Mathis?
well, I don't mean by grades, right? It's like a term in Hollywood.
You
He's
just came out
talking
with
about
movie.
like
A movie.
cast
A
and
movie.
money behind it and all that shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
when
So
that movie came out, that was
Titanic would be
it.
considered an A movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Titanic
Yeah.
came out. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably the biggest, probably of that 10-year span. Yeah,
The
and then
Fugitive,
Avatar.
yeah.
Right, it's when HD came out. The same week that HD came out, that King Kong movie came out, and it made that movie almost as big as Titanic and Avatar. Right, so it got automatically put to an A
Dude,
movie for all
The
time.
best King Kong. Look, King Kong is kind of stupid, but if you watch the King Kong with Jeff Bridges when he was young, it's a fucking eerie. It's actually a really good story because it's not just like I'm King Kong and I'm fucking knocking everything down and everybody's got to figure out how to kill me. No, it's got like an actual story to it. It's all about getting oil off the island and the tribe. And it's really good. But The Fugitive. Oh, Buckley, have you ever seen King Kong with Jeff Bridges?
No.
You need to add that to your list. It's an actual OC, you've seen it, right?
Which one?
King Kong with Jeff Bridges.
I can't remember if Jeff
Have
Bridges
Jack-
was in it or not.
Has
Can
Jack
you-
Black in it or no?
No,
They
fuck
did-
Oh, that's the
no.
one. Is that just the one with Jessica Lange, the original one?
Just search King Kong Jeff Bridges, if you don't mind, please.
No.
Jack Black. See, that's Mathis. That's what I'm talking about. That's gay.
Jack Black had his moment. He had like a 10-year stretch. Probably like what, 02 to 2000.
Yeah, Jessica Lange, 1976.
Yes. Go to images. This was such a good movie. Because, yeah, King Kong's in it, right? And he kind of is like the main. He's not really the main character in the movie.
Mhm.
He's just like this presence. Like he's in the woods and oh, it's so good. He's actually the victim in the movie King Kong, as crazy as that sounds. You've seen it, Mathis, right?
Yeah, of course.
Isn't it amazing?
Of course, it's a good movie.
Yeah. I saw this movie 100
What
times.
year? What year did it come out?
1976.
Right. When this movie came out, like 10 movies came out that year. You know what I mean? It's not like now where there's like 50 horror movies in 2025 that all suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different then.
This is worth watching, Buckley. I think if you go in with an open mind, you won't be disappointed.
Well, you have to kind of watch it back then. That's why Terminator 2, if you watch it now,
Oh.
you're gonna be like, oh, this is stupid. That's not even an automatic shotgun. He's got to pump it. I could just think of you watching it.
OC, do you remember when VCRs had the slow-mo feature?
When
It had
they
that knob where you could kind of like...
Yeah, I
turn the
do.
knob.
I do.
Me and my brother used to watch this scene right here, frame by frame.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good.
The stuff we used to do.
She was incredible. With those
Jessica Lange, yeah.
that little
Beautiful.
striped sailor shirt she wore.
There's also that famous scene from Star Wars with what's her name, where she's maybe it was like one of the second Star Wars where she was with Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Oh yeah. Jabba got frisky.
And she actually looked like really, really beautiful in that scene. But it was I can imagine it being pretty salacious back for like 1979 or whatever it was.
It was a big deal. Big deal.
All right. What's the best Star Wars movie?
The first one.
No.
So here's the thing about Star Wars.
Empire Strikes Back all day.
Here's the thing about Star Wars. If you didn't grow up on that, knowing it's an awful series. It's like disgustingly bad.
What's bad about it?
It's just it's a real hard sell. Like when they did
It's just-
when
It's
they
a
did it,
it's a story of good versus evil.
Yeah,
You
but
fought,
the
everyone
problem
has
is,
everyone has an internal battle with their father and who they're gonna be. That's what it's all about.
What's OC? What's the one right there? Fourth, top row, fourth from the left.
This
yeah,
one right
Revenge
here?
of the Sith. Revenge of the
Yeah.
Sith.
So that one is good, not because of the whole Sith battle, but because of the fucking battle between Anakin and
Yeah.
What's his name?
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. Ugh.
Okay, fine, but do you understand why Anakin turned into Darth Vader?
Yes.
And
Why?
that's also the
Why?
one with that's Revenge of the Sith is also the one with the
Dude,
epic battle with Count Dooku was in that one too, I think.
There's a lot of fighting in that one.
Yeah, that was, and that's
this
to me that's the best one. That's the one with on the lava planet at the end.
Yeah.
Where, yeah, that's
You were the chosen one.
So watch this video, Mathis. It's called Obi-Wan. Because listen, this is Luke Skywalker, right? Obi knows who the fuck he is, right?
Yeah.
I've seen all these 100 times more than you
No.
have, bro. I could
Watch
quote
this.
all of these.
Shut up. Watch this.
You fought in the Clone Wars? Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father. I wish I'd known him. He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. And he was a good friend.
It's only a minute long.
just pause it every like 15 seconds or so. Just to,
If this doesn't make you cry, you got problems.
Here's the thing, though. Here's a thing about this clip, Mathis.
This is a clip some
scene-
jabroni on YouTube made.
No. I'm talking about like this was filmed, what, the 60s OC? 70s?
70s.
This was filmed before we see the battle of Anakin and Obi-Wan, and you can tell he already knew the story the way he's acting. Watch.
For over
Like he's
a
got
thousand
PTSD.
generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the old Republic. Before the dark times. Before the Empire.
Watch his face when he asks about his dad. Watch.
How did my father die?
He's like, I fucking killed him. I got to come up with a story, right?
Yeah.
See
he looked
that?
down. But did
If
they know that
doesn't give you chills, you're not fucking human.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's amazing.
Fuck.
I know.
How
I
did my
know.
father die?
Pause. Listen, forget stupid Bible stories about putting animals on a boat or the guy that pushed down the building or the guy that lived in a whale. Okay, it's all bullshit. These are better stories. Okay.
Jesus.
How did my father die?
was that scene put in the movie afterwards?
No,
Like,
this is a
No,
custom clip.
This
Somebody
is just a
made this
YouTube
mashup.
clip. Somebody
Oh,
made
okay.
a really
Okay,
good.
It's
okay,
really
okay.
good,
My
though.
father died.
A young Jedi named Darth Vader, who was a pupil of mine until he turned to evil. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force, helped the Empire hunt down and destroy the Jedi Knights.
And look, he's like remembering the friendship he had with him.
He betrayed and murdered your father. Now the Jedi are all but extinct.
You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
So good.
Oh man, if that doesn't kill you, I don't know. What other movie has something that deep? Okay, other than
Kyle
maybe
D, there is proof of a global flood on Everest. And
what the fuck does that mean?
I mean, there was flooding, right? But I don't know if someone built the boat.
So Buckley, what's your movie that's as deep and profound as that scene there? What's your series? What's as good as that? You tell me.
I'll tell you one. The scene where Maverick has to get back in the saddle after Goose dies.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you kidding me? He keeps fucking up, and Viper's like, keep sending him up. Oh, it's such a good fucking montage. All right, Buckley, your turn. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm not thinking straight right now. I'm like fucking doped up on drugs.
Buckley will say Rocky.
I don't know how you could be American and hate Rocky. I think that you're a fucking Tommy.
Mathis, you have to remember, I don't think Buckley legally finished high school. I think he cheated his way through. So I don't know if he understands deep movies, right?
I've definitely seen more deep movies than you, motherfucker.
What, the fucking Godfather?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Don't even go there. Oh, don't go there. Don't make a fool of yourself.
I'm not saying they're bad, but are those deep?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You watch those and you're just like, fuck. See, that's what I want in a movie.
Those movies are like all 10 seasons of Sopranos crammed into one movie.
I want to see a movie and I just go, fuck. Or a show.
Ender's Game. If you watch Ender's Game and you don't Google it and find out what's going to happen in it, I promise you that will happen to you. Ender's Game.
Those World War One movies, I've been like, fuck, after each one, especially that last one, the Western Front, All Quiet on the Western Front. Fuck me, man.
Dude, me and the wife, when we finished that, it just went black or whatever it does at the end, and we were just like, turn the TV off, and just sat there. I was like, and that's what I said. I went, fuck.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I like a movie that doesn't have a happy ending.
Yo, Kyle D, the Stanley Cup's in Florida. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it until the next playoffs begin. All right, buddy?
General Grievous. He was like the ultimate droid, right?
This scene is fucking incredible. We just play a little bit of it, just a few seconds at a time. Check this out.
Those are the droids.
What comment?
I was saying those were the coolest toys, the droids, and like the whole pod racing era of Star Wars, as far as toys for kids.
We spent a fortune on not only Legos, but we have the full Millennium Falcon, and we have the full like ATST, and like the fucking life size shit we have.
The ATSTs, that's a good era. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Question for the panel. Have you guys seen The Mandalorian?
Oh, I couldn't get through it.
I haven't seen any of the new stuff.
Are you kidding me?
I haven't seen any of the new stuff.
All right, let me play you a scene really quick. Dude. Let me find. Keep talking amongst yourselves. I'll have to find this.
We'll wait. There's nothing wrong with dead air.
Kyle D, there's no chance. The Canadians are done in hockey, all right? Stick to snowboarding or skiing. Stick to the curling, Kyle D.
Curling. So funny. Where is this?
Get your broom for the ice, you fucking Canadians.
Get your broom for the ice, fuckface.
I think I saved it. So I gotta find it. How do you look at your favorites? Playlists. Favorites.
We got to show Diego a scene from The Godfather because he's just missing out.
You can't, Buckley, because this guy, anything you do, he chops it down right away.
What we'll do is we'll do like a live screening where everybody gets to join, and we'll have a chat open where you can comment in real time while the movie's going. Private stream.
Movie night.
Movie night. Yeah.
I mean, it's just I don't know how you haven't seen that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not what you think it is.
No, I you know what? I was always prejudiced against Sopranos, and I think it was just because of the quick clips I'd seen. Right?
Against Italian people,
Like
against Italian
Gabagoo.
Americans.
No, I was prejudiced against like Yo Tony Gabagoo, right? Like that's all you. If you never watch The Sopranos, that's all you see. That's all you're exposed to. But once I watched it, I was like, oh fuck, this is really good.
But The Godfather is probably I don't know. You got to see it. I don't know what you're doing.
My pops actually worked in the movie business, so he has an IMDb and stuff. So I have like some memorabilia from some movies.
Doxed.
You want to see one?
Yeah, of course.
All right, this is legit. This here.
Oh,
His autographs are legit. My pops was there on the set. You know what I mean? He was just like he was just like a duct tape guy or something. But
Nice.
Diego, you've seen Casino, I hope.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They're like,
Casino, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale. They're all good.
Bronx Tale is fucking garbage. I hate that movie.
Carlito's Way.
I love the Bronx Tale.
Ugh.
I only had eyes.
I hate the main character.
Oh, the kid?
yeah, he's a little
fucking
prick.
hate him.
He became a little prick. He's like a drug addict. He got arrested for like climbing into somebody's window. That became a real degenerate. Cologito.
What a name. Let's see.
I mean, I thought we couldn't play YouTube.
We can't. This is OC's channel. He's doing it.
Yeah,
all.
I know.
You haven't seen this game? So, up until this point, Mando didn't know that Baby Yoda had powers, right?
That's Baby Yoda?
No. Here it comes. So he's just watching, right?
How can that be Baby Yoda if he's like 3,000 years old? And
That's just what people call him. But Mando saves him. You see that? So he sees that beast like charging at Baby Yoda.
yeah, no, that's not Yoda though. That's not Yoda.
I know. That's just what they call him. Saves him right there. Baby Yoda's like, what the hell? Mando's just getting he's about to die.
We're getting taken down.
No, I'm pausing it.
Yeah, you pause
Shoots
it every
him.
11 seconds. You're good.
Shoots him with a spear.
Not from the Disney Corp. Not from the Disney Corp.
So yeah, so he's getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna watch all these. I know that.
It's actually a really good series. It's about to get finished up.
I'd rather watch OC start a stream and start ranking the greatest watch channel of the year or whatever things he's been doing.
Check this out, Mathis. This beast is charging him, and he's down to a fucking knife, like bayonet, right? He's like so worn out, he just pulls a knife out.
Yo, this was like me at my Bumble date the other day.
Look, he's like about to die. He's like, I got a knife. I'm not going out without a fight. He's like, why am I?
That happened to me. That happened to me last night, bro.
fucking thing is floating. Baby Yoda, look at him using the force.
Pause it. Pause it. This is terrible, okay? Kyle D, how have we not talked about Aaron Rodgers yet on this stream? 10 times, Kyle D, I've said to Buckley that this guy watched too much Joe Rogan. He started taking too much psychedelics, and he sucks.
What happened with Aaron Rodgers?
Exactly what I just said.
No, but did something happen recently?
He's always been a fucking weirdo.
He thinks the Earth is flat. He thinks JFK was shot by aliens. He's insane.
Dude, Mandalorian's a great show.
It's not still going on though. It ended, right?
I want to say the last. No, there's gonna be another season. It didn't come to a conclusion.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think there was 2 seasons, maybe 3.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
What are the best new series, dramatic series on like over the past 4 months, 4 or 5 months?
Landman.
What's that about?
Landman is about oil men in Texas.
Is there a lot of violence and sex and
Yeah.
plotting and
yeah.
drama? Okay, cool.
And it's got Billy Bob Thornton. It's got John Hamm. It's got a few other people that are big. Very good.
I did see a clip on Instagram of the some chick walking by a pool. I think that's the one you said I would like.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Very good show.
But it's on.
OC.
What's it on?
It's on Paramount. OC, did you do Yellowstone?
No, I didn't do Yellowstone.
Oh. Well, there's where you got to start.
What's that?
Have you seen?
Oh, Yellowstone is great.
Have you seen Spartacus?
That sounds gay.
Oh, it's really good.
Bloodline OC is very good. Dark Matter, I think it's on Apple TV, is very good.
What's Dark Matter about?
It's about a scientist. Ah, man, it's so hard to. Some guy figured out how to go between worlds. Like, I don't know. You just watch it. Do you have Apple TV, Mathis?
No, but I'll check it out.
You got your ways. I've seen clips of Billy Bob Thornton and Landman. It looks good. Is this the show where he gets like the military to like start doing patrols and shit on his land?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks good. Demi Moore.
Yeah, she doesn't really do shit in it though.
She really fucked herself up with plastic surgery. Like bad.
Landman is very good. Yellowstone is very good. If you're doing Apple TV, Severance is very good.
Yeah, season 2 is coming out. That's a good
Netflix. Out of the Netflix shows, I think Ozark is the best one out of all time.
That was the one with Jason Bateman.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, I never watched it. I mean, I watched a few of them, and then I stopped watching. So it's the one where he was the like ad executive or something, and then he left. And
yeah, he's like, give me my money, blah blah blah. Yeah,
he's an accountant.
Yeah,
Chernobyl.
Financial advisor.
Mr. Fahrenheit, Chernobyl is a good miniseries. How can that be possible?
It is.
How can there be a story? Hey, there's a nuclear reactor. It blew up. End of story. Great show. How can there possibly be anything?
It's good. It's good. It's good
Oh,
because
what?
Mathis. How
the love story during the nuclear explosion What's good?
No, that's like saying this, Mathis.
How can there be a show about a boxing match? They box, it happened. All right.
No, because there's a winner, a loser. You don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
For
there's
Chernobyl,
winners.
you know it's gonna happen. It's gonna blow. Everyone's gonna die. Where's the story? It's
The
terrible.
story
It's
is how
terrible.
they kept it from. No, the story is how they kept it from fucking melting the world because it was going to. If they
Yeah,
didn't contain
Mathis.
it, it was going to end the world.
It didn't just blow up. Buckley's exactly right. It blew up and then it became the biggest issue the world was facing at the time. And somebody had to fucking solve that problem.
Yeah. A bunch of
And
fucking
you also learn
communists had to, basically die to solve it.
And you also learn, Mathis, why it happened, who was responsible. It's really good. And on that note, there's also a show, I can't remember the name, but it's essentially the same type of show, but it's about the Fukushima shit and how they stopped that from fucking destroying the world. That was pretty good too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I highly recommend Chernobyl. That was crazy shit.
Super good show.
So the main actor in that movie, that guy is in a show on a boat in like the North Pole. Have you ever seen that?
That's amazing. Yes.
With
What's
the
that show
bear?
called?
With
Yes.
that bear thing?
What is that show called?
Oh
my
it's
god.
really good. It's really good.
It's called the something. The Beast? No.
No.
Show about boat in Ant.
Type that guy's. I don't know that guy's name.
Bear.
Oh, wait a minute. This is bad, Kyle.
The Terror.
Yeah, that
The
movie.
Terror.
That show's that's a good
super
show.
good.
Yeah.
Kyle, you gotta do Band of Brothers immediately.
Kyle
Oh,
D,
dude.
what the hell, bro?
You gotta do Band of Brothers immediately.
And after you do that, you got to watch this one,
The Pacific
Ma-
is deep.
made
That's
by the
such a-
same people.
I used to hate the Pacific until I became
No,
an
it's
adult.
good. It's good.
Until I became a fully developed adult, I understood that it wasn't because the Pacific has battle scenes, right? But it's not like Band of Brothers. And then I realized,
No.
like, oh, the show isn't necessarily about the battles. It's about like how fucked up these poor kids were. You know what was terrible? Absolutely terrible was the show Tom Hanks made with the B-17 bombers.
I never seen that.
It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Can't remember the name. But yeah, Band of Brothers, you can watch that in 2 days.
Really?
I think.
Oh,
yeah, 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Just watch
Okay,
one
yeah.
episode a night. Take your time. You gotta let
No,
it
you
sink
won't
in.
want to. No.
You need to. You need to understand when these guys. You need to understand that HBO, when the episode ends, you're supposed to take a break. You're supposed to think about it until you're supposed to see it Sunday night, go through your whole week of work, and then see the next episode next Sunday night. You're not
Buckley.
supposed to. You're not supposed to binge watch anything.
Buckley, you remember that scene when they're in the trenches and the fucking German tanks come over the fucking tree line? And they're like, holy shit, there's tanks.
Dude, nothing was more fucked up than that Western Front movie.
Oh yeah.
That was like the most
I
intense
told
movie
you.
I've seen, and I think it's got to be years. That's got to be the most intense movie I've seen.
All's Quiet on the Western Front. Watch it. Mathis, if you watch that movie, you're gonna quit. You're gonna quit the bong, man. You're just gonna go
Which
Fuck.
Which movie?
All Quiet on the Western Front.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's on Netflix.
It's tough. It's a tough one.
I'll watch that if you watch Ender's Game.
I might have already seen Ender's Game. Let me Google this.
Don't spoil it for yourself.
I'm not. Ender's Game. This looks like
It looks like a kid's movie, but it's
with
not.
the kids.
Listen, the end of this movie will smack you so hard in the head, you won't be right for a month.
Was it PG-13?
Don't spoil it. Don't read.
No. I'm
whatever.
asking you, is this a PG-13 movie?
Maybe.
It looks PG-13.
Doesn't have to be rated R to have a good story.
What about? Do you remember that? God, Tom Cruise movie, Edge of Tomorrow, where he keeps living the same day every time he dies.
Yeah,
That was
they
pretty
had
good.
they had to change the name of that movie because of like some lawsuit or something.
No, it's because it was that the reason. I thought it just didn't do well, like
Something like that.
because it used to be called Edge of Tomorrow, and then it was called like Live, Die,
Right.
Repeat or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, stupid. Live, Die, Repeat. Like that's fucking so on the nose. Band of Brothers. Other notable scenes, I would say. Karen 10 when
Honestly,
they charge
dude,
that town.
no, dude. When they go to the Eagle's Nest and fucking raid
That's pretty
his
cool.
wine
That was pretty
cabinet,
cool.
that's like the most American shit of all time.
Yeah.
What about that forest, Bastogne or whatever? Where
Bastogne?
like a mile behind them, everyone has soup and it's warm, and then everyone fighting is like they could see the
So-
town behind them. It was just and they're freezing.
Dude, I'm on this like war binge where I did all the World War I movies. I've already done the World War II movies for the most part.
Did you watch
And
Thin
now-
Red Line yet?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
But I'm doing some docu-series on good old Schmadolf and the Schnazis.
Yeah.
And
Hey, very
all
creative
I
way
can-
to get
all
to
I can
say
gather,
both those
all I
words.
gather, dude, all I gather is from like 1900 to 1950. The Germans, there's something in fucking German blood. Something's not right with that group of people. And I have it. I'm part German. There's something not right. These fuckers are nuts.
It was a weird time.
It's a weird time, but they just fucked with everybody all the time.
That whole region was off the cusp of like the Ottoman Empire being disillusioned. Fucking every major player in Europe had colonies all over the world, and all that shit was coming to an end, right? It was a weird fucking time. It was so recent. That's the other thing that's scary, how recent that was.
Yeah, that's the thing too, where I'm like, you watch the World War I shit, and you're like, this is not that long ago. And then after
No.
all that shit is over, 20 years later, they're like, yeah, let's fucking do it again. And
Right.
all the guys who decided to do it again were in the fucking trenches the first time. It's
Right.
like, yo, how do you go through, dude? That fucking guy, Schmadolf, was a message carrier for 4 years. He did the whole entire war, didn't die, and then was like, yeah, let's do it again.
You know what they called World War One, right? The war to end all wars.
Yeah,
They
well, it should've.
believed it. They believed it.
It should have, but
And it's the saddest thing. And then World War II, it's like, we can do it quickly. It'll be clean. People will surrender. And some people decided, no, we're not going to surrender. We're going to fucking fight you too.
it's just the devastation, because the way that they still had that like charge element of like just fucking run until you get there and hopefully you don't get killed. And you just got like even with D-Day, dude, it's like, just
It was
fucking get on the
numbers.
beach and like we know, like, dude, imagine Eisenhower sitting there, right? Eisenhower sitting there the night before, and he knows like half these motherfuckers aren't gonna make it.
Yeah. It's a numbers thing.
Wild.
It's
Wild.
dude, they fucking flew guys and dropped them behind enemy lines. And they were like, you're capturing this bridge. You're taking this crossroad.
Dude.
This and that. You're
The-
going to
the-
fucking sabotage this. Like,
The craziest
Ugh.
scene, I think, one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen in a movie. And I don't know if this is fiction, nonfiction. Do you remember that shitty? Obviously, you remember it because you hated the fucking movie. The atom bomb movie. with
Yeah.
what's it called? What was it called?
Oh, screw that
Oppenheimer.
Wartenheimer movie.
So
I got to
so
do some stuff. I'll be back, boys. Have a good
so
stream.
do you remember
Yeah.
that scene where he walks into Truman's office and he's like feeling bad that he created the bomb, and Truman
Yeah.
leans over and is like, "You feel bad that you created the bomb? I'm the one who dropped it. Get out of my office, pussy."
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts. That was like the craziest thing I think I've seen on camera ever. I'm the one who
Yeah.
dropped it. Get this pussy out of my office. It's like, holy fuck, dude.
That whole thing. If you, are you a big reader, Buckley, or I guess you
I
could
used
probably.
to be. I contrary to popular belief, I used to read. I would say I used to read like a book a month for like 3 or 4 years.
You need to watch a documentary called. Let me see what it's called. The Fog of War. So the Fog of War. It's like the life story of Robert McNamara, and he was part of World War I or World War II, the bombing campaigns in Japan and all that. And he goes into how, the justification of dropping the bomb, and Truman believed that, we would lose 1 million Americans if we invaded Japan, and like that number just slowly over the years got smaller and smaller and smaller. And it was really just Truman just wanted to. You just want to use the bomb to show the Russians, like, yeah, we won the war, and here's what we got, and don't fuck with us, and don't try to take any more of Europe. Roger Stone, I think, also made a documentary. It's called "The Untold Truth of the United States." I think the Untold History of the United States. That is it's a series worth watching. They have a whole episode on the atomic bomb and how it just really didn't have to be used. It's fucking sad. It's really sad.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, if you haven't done, anyone in the audience, if you haven't done All Quiet on the Western Front, fucking, that's a tough one. 1917 was good, though. That was really good. One continuous shot for the whole movie. It was fucking crazy.
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's actually kind of amazing the way they filmed it.
Is it realistic though, or is it like,
Yes.
like there's no love scenes or anything like that?
No,
Like,
no, not at all.
All right. Yeah, you got to see what I'm doing tomorrow. I might just plop that bitch on at like 1 p.m. and just veg out.
I didn't care for Dunkirk.
Yeah, Dunkirk sucked. I didn't even watch it. Like, I saw enough clips on YouTube. I was like, oh yeah, nah, they fucked it up. I'm not gonna watch this. Let me see. Daily Motion.
What should we call it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you want to hang with us backstage, then here is the link. Join the backstage panel. Thanks you guys for watching. Upload on the way out.
See you guys.
Peace out. Have a good night.
War Horse.
War Horse.
War Horse. That's
watch War Horse
movie too.
Good night.